if there's someone you know who wants to play in a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list or getting into a one-shot. Do watch the Patreon and the Discord for more information about those coming up soon. Also, the Patreon's live over at patreon.com/GMEric. Go check that out. We got a lot of fun stuff on there, and we will be doing an art sneak peek after the session. So go over there and join up there. We also do GM kit videos and the archives over on YouTube. Do hit the thumbs up if you do watch them. It does help me out a ton. And thank you, Tyra.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God.
This hype.
All right.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Florence.
I am a furry.
What have I done?
Everything I have,
Created a monster.
Financial property.
Oh my gosh, we're at level 9. We're at level 9.
We also
Eric,
did. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. All right. We also did a launch of a website over the holidays called toivoarpg.com. So if there's a moment you guys need more information on, go over to toivoarpg.com and check that out. We've got a lot of fun stuff on there. There are hundreds of articles on there. At last count, it's like 1,100 articles for you guys. So go check that out. There's a lot of stuff on there. Also over at gmeric.com, we have the Segeos Edition t-shirt, which is an amazing shirt. It's super comfortable. I have mine. It is super wonderful, as well as the punchable Aimer pillow. So if you want to punch Aimer Shastina in the face, there's a great easy way to do that. Just pick up the pillow. It's a wonderful pillow over at gmeric.com. Lastly, I have a learn to play session coming up. The signups for that are right on the website, and those are private sessions. Those will not be streamed on Twitch. So if you're interested in learning or having someone else learn how to play D&D, send my way. I'd love to talk to them. But let's go ahead and get you guys started because we've got a lot to cover tonight. So much to cover.
Thanks for the level 9 hype train,
Yeah,
guys.
you guys are amazing.
Also, I really have to shout out.
Oh my God.
Thanks again, sir. You guys are
That's
awesome.
my game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All
By the
right.
way, Eric, those Segeos shirts are so comfortable. I'm actually buying a second one because the first one's a little too big for me.
No such thing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
We have a sub fight at the moment, which I am
We have a
absolutely down for.
People
Oh
just
my
hit each
God.
other with stacks of cash.
Stacks of
All right.
Oh.
Well, we are going
You
to
got the
focus on the
100
session
subs.
here. Yep,
Okay, yes.
we're going to focus on the session here because that's what we focus on here.
I'm helping.
Thank you, Durnhill.
Dueling subs.
All right. Getting to the session here. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Damn it.
Oh, there they go again.
We're at level
You
10.
guys are-
We're at level
okay.
10.
Please, let's focus on the session, guys.
Okay, yes.
No, all right.
yes.
Sorry.
You guys can keep gifting subs, but the players are going to be focusing on the session.
All right.
So,
Yes.
Are
sir.
we?
Yes.
Fine.
I hope so. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa and have specifically come back home to the town of Nausea, where you have begun restocking and resupplying in an effort to prepare for a hunt of the person who poisoned and kidnapped Neve. After having come here, you've received your reward and have decided to go back to the Launchers Consortium to kind of prepare for what's next. So,
Oh, new artwork.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, I love that dragon skull just casually in the background as if it's
Yeah.
like, oh, where are we gonna put this thing? And just throw it with the rest.
Heckin put up a feather last week before we left Judith's.
okay, so we want to go back to Judith's. I'm sorry. We will go back out to Judith's real quick.
We were already running over.
All
Session.
good.
So,
So-
sorry, do you have any of those fancy magic drums that would give a
Oh,
boost to
absolutely I do.
on
Yes,
spells?
the Rhythm Maker drums, I believe, is what we were discussing.
Yes, please.
And she's going to take
I
you
think
down a
we're
couple
gonna-
aisles. And we'll take you to a musical instrument section. It's well equipped. And you can find that there are a variety of sizes of drums here. There's everything from the small Asian style drums where you move the stick back and forth in order to beat the drum, all the way up to massive bass drums that you could carry with shoulder straps. What kind of
Like
drum
a
are you
bell.
looking for?
I am looking for a hand drum that would make a loud sound.
Like a
The size 5 bass drum 23-inch. What? No, I don't know anything about bass drums. No.
So
I was waiting for Enoch to weigh in.
All right.
so.
That would demolish.
Are you looking for a little bit of bongos? Is that what we're looking for, Heckin?
Yeah, like a single
Just one bongo.
short bongo.
A short 9-inch bongo.
Yes,
Understood.
please.
Okay. Well, as she is very willing to sell you the 9-inch bongo, phrasing, she's...
Yep.
Stop it.
I didn't
What
do
is
that.
it?
She's going to hand it to you. Here you go. And that will be a total of... And this was... Did you want the nice one or the functional
Like the
one?
basic one.
The basic one. Okay. So that's going to be
Out of character
1,000
B+1.
gold. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey Judith, just real quick, by the way,
Yes.
do you have a scroll of identifier? I just wanted to replenish that my spell book. Actually forgot it last time. Bad.
That's one of the few scrolls that Borges left me before he disappeared. So yes, I do.
And that'd be 60 gold off your hands.
Correct.
Okay, take it, thank you. Oh, wait, no, what am I? I'm an idiot. I need the accompanying pearl. Do you have one in stock as well, please?
I do not. You would need to get
Okay.
that from the Black Pearl next door.
I can do that. Thank you very much.
Be careful. Terrell doesn't exactly take kindly to you.
Men.
Okay, first off, shut up. Second off, do you mean my manners? He points to, my...
Frankly,
physique?
Tyronius, your gender.
Right.
I remember this lady.
She does
Yes.
not like men, remember?
She is of the Shuian persuasion, and she views men as a subgender. So you may want to have your friend Matilda go and do the negotiation for you. You may get a better deal.
Right.
Or a
Yeah,
deal at
thank you very
all.
much. Yeah, true. Matilda, are you willing to be the middlewoman for me, please?
Yeah, absolutely. What is it that you need?
I need a pearl, and trying to make, for some reason, D&D is having a hissy fit.
Okay? Does anyone else need anything while we're at Judith's?
Nope.
Okay.
I've asked my questions, unless something magically came in restock while we were magically gone for, phase sitting there for a week.
Nope.
Magically.
Nope.
Oh, hey Matilda, I need a pearl worth at least 100 gold, and Zoya, may I please have a feather?
No, as you guys are leaving Judith's, you guys can go out the beautiful door, hear the cheerful bell, and return to the city streets. As you head next door, there's a black throne out front of the shop next door. Out front, there is a drow man seated next to it, his head on his chest, seated crisscross applesauce next to it, leaned up against it, and in his hand there is a very small toothbrush.
Anything else weird about him? Or
He seems to be asleep.
You said a black throne?
It's a black throne with a purple velvet seat.
is he alive?
And it's just a singular chair. It's not like on
No
a
dais.
palanquin or something.
Guys, we've seen this before. When we first arrived in Nausha, this
Yeah.
is his job. He cleans the throne.
That's his job.
I wasn't here for that. Someone wanted to... What the hell?
Oh,
He cleans the throne.
yeah, Matilda's actually, she'll explain this in character. Yeah, that's his job. He cleans the throne. Looks like he's on a break.
With the... Wait, and he looks at... Darius just looks at the toothbrush. With that thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Subgenders.
Okay, I ain't gonna question it.
I've heard that Shuyan culture's really rough on men.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 100 gold, Matilda. Like, if there's any more, just let me know. But
No, I think this will
I'll
be
stay
good.
out here. I'll stay out here then.
All right.
Zoya, you mind coming with me?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I could use somebody with a good eye for appraisal.
No worries.
Please don't
And
scare
Zoe would
her.
follow you in.
All right.
Okay.
So as you guys go inside, you smell incense, and the rug in here is easily 2.5 inches thick of plush purple shag.
Be a nightmare
Okay.
to clean.
It is spotless. There's not a hair on that rug.
Well, I'll make sure to dust off my boots before walking across that rug.
Okay. So as you come in, you're greeted. Good morning.
Good morning.
How can I help
Good
you
morning.
ladies today?
Looking for a pearl.
A pearl, of course. And she will retrieve a small display case and open it up. Inside there's hundreds of pearls, entire necklaces, bracelets, rings, pendants, individual loose pearls, whatever you can think of. In fact, there's a big black pearl that is the size of Matilda's fist.
Wow.
I want to
Um,
see the oyster that came out of.
Matilda kind of leans down with a finger on her chin, looks at all the pearls, and then looks down at Zoya and says, "You want a hand up?"
Yes, please.
Sure thing. And she reaches down and picks up her arm so that Zoya can sit on her arm like a tamed owl.
Perched, as one may say.
Yeah.
Yes, perched.
And Zoya's going to look and see. She's looking at the individual pearls, and she's looking for a decently sized one.
Okay.
It
Oh,
needs to be worth 100 gold.
100 gold?
Ah, a magical component. One moment. She closes this up and puts it away, goes underneath the counter and pulls up a velvet bag, reaches inside and pulls out a ugly pearl. It's about the size of your pinky knuckle, Matilda, and puts it on there. It's flawed, it's ugly, but she's going to sell it to you for 100 gold.
Matilda's still, like, kind of taps Zoya's tail feathers to make sure that the appraisal is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Is it going to be worth 100 gold?
Please roll your
Um,
insight check.
Yep, insight.
And you can just nod at me or not.
Oh, let's see. Darn it. Oh, gosh. Are you helping me with this or no?
She
No.
cannot.
Gosh.
Hang on.
I mean, I
Okay.
can. Fist.
Yeah.
You can roll your own because you do use the help action beforehand, so you can roll your own
okay,
insight
never
check.
mind. Never mind. Just, I got a 1.
So no, at the moment. Matilda, you have a better eye for this than Zoya does. It looks
the
like it's worth 100 gold.
Okay.
And Zoya, you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you, Twitch chat.
And how much would it be to get, like, a small silver cage to put that on a pendant?
A cage. How quaint. I will charge you 3 gold pieces for a simple silver necklace with a cage. She will produce a very thin chain and a small little bird cage for the pearl.
Perfect.
And
That's
Matilda,
exactly
you've been
what I-
granted inspiration.
Oh, thank you very much.
Of course. Have a pleasant day. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
I'm not very well versed in magical components, and jewelry tends to get broken. So
I understand.
not at the moment, but actually, yes. Do you guarantee shipping? If I were to purchase something here and then have it shipped, say to Grundavik?
Of course.
right? I'd like to get something about 500 gold's worth, I think. From the. Is there anything out in the cases? And
Yeah, there's
Matilda
rings and
does look
bracelets.
very indecisive, but
Who's it
Just
for,
wanted to-
dear?
oh, my mother.
A bracelet or a ring, likely, would be best. Or a brooch?
She's a designer, so anything on her hands would likely get all caught up in
A
threads.
brooch, then. I understand. This way. And she's going to walk around the horseshoe of the place and take you over to the brooch section where she pulls out a velvet box. And on there's a variety of various crafting instruments that have been made into pins. The pins themselves on the back of it are a good 3 inches long, but each of these beautiful pieces of jewelry are gem encrusted and white gold, platinum. What kind of crafting instrument would you like?
Crafting instrument, like a sewing kit kind of thing.
Sewing kits or a easel with a paint with a canvas on it. You could have hammer and chisel, whatever.
Oh,
Paintbrush.
a pair of tailoring scissors
Ah,
and thread.
a tailor. I understand. And she will provide you with a beautiful set of shears, measuring tape, and thread, all worked nicely into a beautiful design.
Perfect.
And that will be 500 gold,
Yes.
of course. And Grindavik, the name, and she takes out a piece of parchment and a very overly long plume. It's a good 2 feet long. You have no idea what bird that came from.
Mother. My mother's name is Gilt.
Gilt?
Gilt. Yes.
And last name?
Kip. Kip.
Gilt Kip. She
Yes.
raises an eyebrow, looks at you for a moment. I'll have it shipped.
You
It'll
don't need
likely-
the address?
She looks at you. If you'd like.
Oh, yes. I'll write it down. And she scribbles out the address.
Which
there.
is?
Oh, shit. You put me on the spot.
You had to say
Yourself on
something,
the
didn't
spot,
you?
woman.
I did have to say something. I opened my big dumbass mouth, and he's like, "Here, give me lore."
What is the address for Matilda's house?
Oh, damn. Well, it's probably like the first house on their street,
Okay.
so it would just be like, I don't know,
For-
one kid.
You're the one who's providing the address to her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure this out.
Hey,
1, 2,
we're
3, Mary
number
Way, there you
I
go.
have regrets. Okay.
I
have
can give
regrets.
you. I can give you an address name. I'm great at making up names.
Now let her do her thing, please.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be one Kip Grindavik.
Her mom's phone number is 867-5309.
Aye.
It's like the one house on the street. Okay. It's just-
It is the street. This
I
place has
didn't
its own
think
literal
this
zip
far
code.
ahead. I didn't think we would get to this point.
GM Eric is waiting for the street name.
No, that was it. That was it. The street is Kip.
The street is Kip, so it's number 1 Kip Road, Kip Drive,
Avenue.
Kip closed.
Kip Fabian.
Cul-de-sac.
Kip court.
I-
Kip
Hold
ship.
What appellation do we apply to the road?
Appalachians
A
are
trail?
for-
Like the mountains.
No.
Kip trail.
What suffix do we put on the road? Number one,
okay,
Kip is what we're
Road.
going with.
Yes, we'll just do road.
Circle.
Okay.
Damn it.
Number one, Kip Road.
Now I'm all flustered. Thanks.
Kip Road. All right.
There are other houses on the road now.
Uh-huh. She raises an
Never seen
eyebrow,
him living there.
and with your insight check that you rolled earlier, she recognizes the name. She knows who you are, but is not acknowledging that.
Okay, yeah. Matilda's awkward, and she's going to conclude this transaction and leave.
It'll be there within 3 weeks.
Thank you.
Of course. Good day.
Okay.
Hey, big girl, how'd it go?
Oh, you're an idiot. Here's your stuff.
What's the? And he's holding up the cage. What's this for?
It's to
She's
put
looking
it
Drop it.
so it doesn't fall out of your pocket. It's like the one I got here, and she pulls out her own small cage, and
You know.
she'd have her pearl in it, and then she'd
Can
put
I
it back
just-
under her cloak.
Now it does look pretty shitty. So Tyrannus, can he roll his own insight check of this?
Sure.
It's a good way to commit to have it not fall in the ocean too.
It's ugly as sin. No one's going to steal that.
But is it worth 100 gold?
It is.
Okay. You see, Tyrannus has to lift like his head completely vertical to pull this over his head, because horns.
Speaking of
Right, that means
necklaces.
Not coming off. It's got a
Yeah.
clasp.
Speaking of
No.
necklaces. Here,
Yeah, no.
did you open your box?
Yeah. Yes.
You did open your box? Now that you're outside of
The magic
Judas
shop.
Plot?
Yeah.
Alright, so
I figured
inside?
Kir would have done that while he was bored, waiting
Sure.
for Matilda and Zoya.
Of course! Inside the box you see this.
Oh.
What is that? Okay,
It's my
yeah.
magic item I paid 1,000 gold for.
What
Which
the
is what?
heck?
That looks
Anti-fear.
cool.
Gonna
That looks
open that
dangerous.
image and save it.
Can I quickly
Looks
look
heavy.
over?
It's not.
Can I-
That is about the size of your thumb.
Do I roll an Arcana or what to figure out what that might be?
You'd have to cast Identify.
Fair. Ah, you got me with the fireball once. Not doing that again. What's the what is it, Kiev?
Well, it should help me with magical fear, he says. And trusting Judith, because he's been given no reason to distrust Judith, in fact, anything but, he's gonna put it on.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Nothing
So, now
happens.
You have to attune.
Except for there's a what kind of shirt are you wearing, Kier?
So Kier, as per his art, like, he's got the leather armor over it, over himself currently, but he doesn't really wear, like, a shirt. He wears, like, a jacket.
Okay. So does the leather armor cover your chest?
Yeah,
And are you gonna have this outside or inside the leather armor?
it's the size of my thumb?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a very zoomed in image.
hold on. I need to think about this as if the DM is not trying to ask me leading questions.
It's gonna hurt on your skin. It's gonna rub
Yeah.
it up nub.
Especially under armor, which is fairly, like, yeah, it'll be on the outside.
On the outside. Very well. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Also got spikes on it. It's gonna do damage.
yeah. So I've got a question for everybody. Are we gonna go check out the meadery or like, cause
Oh,
That's also
Yeah.
where Farboiler is now. So
yeah. So the question, because I think it might have been out of character, and I've got a bad memory today. Kier and I, we're chit chatting about how scoping out the place before asking Lotley there. Got a big date today.
I mean, sure,
Hmm.
two things can happen over there at once, but we also want
Oh,
to get
yeah.
potions and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
potions.
I mean, I don't mind checking out the meadery.
I'm definitely not against checking out the meadery. Which way was it again?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Do we
I
smell it?
probably-
Can I just stop a random person by and say like,
Sure.
hey, have you? Excuse me, sir, or madam, or excuse me, sir, with the E, so it's gender neutral. Which way was that new meadery that's just popped up? We've just returned from a trip out of town.
They point over into the distance, a little bit frightened because a dragonborn is talking to them.
Oh, sorry.
That way. 8 doors down. You can't miss it. And they're going to go running off.
You smells his breath. I don't smell that bad, do I?
I don't know what that was, Tyro.
I don't know either. Wait,
What?
can I roll an insight to see if that guy was afraid of me or afraid of something that might happen
Sure.
because of Tyranius's?
You can roll that. I'm fine with that. Cool. So with the 15, they seem to be frightened about what you are.
Oh. Yeah. Nah. Should have seen some of the looks I got at school when I first walked in the damn door. People thought I'd be turned into a handbag in a week.
You can turn into a handbag?
I was like, Eric.
Yes, he
I tell you what,
can.
Emma-
Anything. If you try hard
Tyronius
enough.
would make a beautiful, bright yellow handbag.
What
you what,
yellow with
Toya.
like those yellow with that black sort of marbling?
With no, just a black band around the outside edge. Yeah, it'd be great.
Ooh, okay. Now I need to draw Tyro as a handbag.
Zoya, I think the joke went over your head.
No, I don't think it did.
No, it didn't. Also, now Tyranius and the player are just looking through the fourth wall going, fucking really?
Yeah, and then we just tell him to get stuffed.
Hey! There we go.
Oh, so good. All right.
Yep,
So you guys
okay,
going to
so-
Farboiler's Honey Hole?
What
Yeah,
did you
sure.
call him? Far Bunny?
Still
Farboiler's
don't
Honey
like
Hole.
the name.
So as you guys
Oh,
approach
no.
Farboiler's Honey Hole,
Fair boy
That
in
is-
Sunny's hole.
Far
So
Boy
They
was-
called it Fair Boiler.
the
We're just looking.
the advertiser got it wrong. The guy who worked on the sign got it wrong, and well, the people who paid for the building decided it was funny and kept it.
Fair boiler's honey's hole.
Yes, they did.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk in after laughing my head off.
Here's just gonna stare at this sign, bamboozled by the placements or lack thereof of apostrophes and additional letters.
Look, out of character. This is why I love AI art sometimes, because shit like this happens.
Look,
You just
guys,
roll with it.
if you guys
Oh.
actually, this has been edited pretty dang heavily. But if you know someone who does environmental art, send them my way. I will pay them to do art. I just need to find someone who's willing to do it on a reliable basis. Because I pay a
Oh,
lot of
geez.
money for art, and you guys know that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, it's a big
I know
investment.
someone who's good with it, but holy hell are they unreliable. Anyway,
So
Oh,
that's not a good artist. All right.
no, I know.
So as you guys
Anyway.
walk in, you hear a cheerful voice from behind the counter. Hello.
Hello. Is Parboiler around?
I am.
Here
Right.
has the most
I think this is
dumbstruck
Mrs. Farber.
expression.
Sorry, what was that, Kia?
Akir just has the most dumbstruck expression. He's silent, but his mouth is agape, and he's just got that confused head tilt.
Are
Okay,
you?
hang
Oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
go for it, Toya. Go for it.
You go.
Are you perchance Mrs. Farboiler?
Yes, and you are.
Zoya. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you,
Headache.
Zoya. Oh, and
Yes,
you brought a
sir.
friend named Headache. Nice to meet you, Mr. Headache.
What?
My name
You
is
and my
Tyrone.
husband would get along quite well.
I imagine, kind of.
Sometimes I
Thank you,
wonder if he has a mistress. He always says he has a headache.
He's not my type.
He
I
doesn't
am.
deserve you.
Who? Wait, what?
Well, that's what everyone tells me.
Well, you must do something for him.
Oh,
And I'm
we're
gonna
the best of
walk around
friends.
the tree.
He's a little curmudgeonly, of course, but, you know, he's got a good heart. So,
Yeah, except the curmudgeonly is used as a noun in this case instead of an adnoun or adverb, whatever it is.
she points at you, out.
Oh, I didn't have time
Walking
to stop
out.
him. All right.
Sorry about him.
I understand. I don't blame you for his actions, but I will not have anyone speak bad about my husband.
Understandable.
So, potions, guys, do your shopping. Let's go.
Is there something that I
Right.
can get for you?
Yeah, I'm healing potions.
How many potions of healing would you like?
What is the running price
3 for
for
me.
greater healings?
One for
Matilda
me.
pulls out 150 gold.
And
Okay.
Zoya's gonna pull out 50 gold.
That's
One regular healing potion.
4 so far? Okay, one moment. We need
Whoa.
4 potions of healing, please! Thank you!
Goodness.
Here's
Oh,
expression is one of
oh.
ease as the world makes sense again.
Yep.
Walking out from behind the counter, a tall figure that seems to dwarf everyone else in the room, including Matilda and Granak, glides into the space.
Wait, like slides?
Slides.
Jimmy?
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh, Jimmy is Slender Man.
He
Jimmy!
comes out with a small basket and puts it gently on the counter. And as he, you get an expression that he kind of shrugs at you like in greetings, and he will wave just a little bit of a finger thing. And as he does so, his fingers are 2 feet long and end in sharp claws. Nice to
Hi.
see you.
It's nice to finally see you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
A pleasure. Thank you. Excuse me. I have to get back to work.
How far
Yeah.
is Jimmy from the door?
Have a
How
good
far is
one.
the gas from the door, by the way?
You can see this shadow inside the building.
Damn.
Looks like Heckin placed a text order.
Yep.
Heckin placed a text order, okay? Heckin needs King Tom's ointment. This woman is going to be like, oh, of course. And she goes down below, and with a great she puts a vat of this stuff up onto the counter and retrieves a small alabaster jar, gets a ladle, and bloop, 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 bloop. A little extra there. And then she will put a wooden lid on it and tie it down with the rope and hand it to you in exchange for the coins.
Thank you. And I heard a rumor that you have honey here.
Indeed, we have the best honey around. They say it's even fey-touched.
Oh god.
Zoya's eyes would sort of like swirl, and her pupils would sort of dilate a little smaller.
I'd like an appropriate amount of that, please.
An appropriate amount. She smiles. Are you working on a project, or is this for daily consumption?
6 times daily?
6 times daily. Ah, for how many days?
Ooh, we're going away, right?
Well,
Let's go 2 weeks.
Okay, so just to be clear, I need to understand questions so I can provide you with the appropriate
How much
amount.
can I order without seeming greedy?
Oh, we have many gallons and pounds of honey. The question I was going to ask is, what is an inappropriate amount of honey?
Bathtub?
Oh.
Well, I was only ever allowed a spoonful on Sundays.
Oh, poor girl. One moment. And she's going to reach behind the counter and she's going to pull up a gallon of honey.
All right, I'll hand over some coins.
Okay? This is going to cost you 2 gold.
Thank you.
She
All right, I'm sorry.
smiles.
What does everyone else want?
I hope you like it. Would you like to taste a sample? And she's going to hand you what looks like a slender piece of honey, but in stick form.
Those are so good. Those are
How
so
does that
good.
work?
Oh my
It's just honey. It's like honey in a little stick that you suck up through it.
And,
It's a honey
Never
straw.
came across that.
Okay.
The tips of Zoya's feathers would sort of be glowing in excitement.
So for Tyronius's benefit, there are things called honey sticks, and you can go ahead and find them. They're also called honey straws, and it's basically a single serving of honey in a straw form. They are used for teas and for snacks. They're used in the medical industry as a quick sugar source, and for diabetics if they need to get a quick shot of sugar.
So it's kind of like those kitty go-gurts or something like that.
Yes, but it's
Yeah.
just pure honey.
Yeah, imagine
Right,
a
right,
Joker, but
Yeah.
but way skinnier.
Yeah. No. I'm looking them up now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I like to keep them on my desk, but I'm out of them at the moment. Currently out of them, but I need to order some more. I usually order about 500 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, they're great.
Here we'll hold up 2 fingers. How much would 2 potions of superior healing run me?
Potions of superior healing, and I'm gonna get that. I believe those are 450.
Can you just check greater while you're there?
Yes, the greater
I have
ones.
5, guys. I have 5 greater.
That's nice.
Okay, the greater heal. Okay, superior healing are 450 gold.
Yeah, I'll buy 2.
Okay, and the graders are 150 each. And she will repeat the shout for Jimmy to come and deliver them, and he will glide back out with another basket of potions to put on the counter.
By the way, Dizzy's on the counter with you guys, and his eyes are Tyronius colored.
She looks at the familiar, looks out the door towards Tyronius, looks at the party. I did tell him to stay outside, did I not?
You did.
I think he's obeying the letter of the law in this case.
He doesn't
She reaches
know.
beneath the counter and
Uh-oh.
rises up with an
Shut up.
arbalist.
With a what?
Oh,
An arbalist?
Oh!
As soon as
Aimed
she's
at
reached below
Dizzy.
the counter, Dizzy's gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, people are running over you.
For
What?
those who
What?
do not know what an arbalist is, it is a heavy, heavy crossbow.
Yeah, it's what they use on mounted crossbow positions.
Oh my god.
She smiles
Bunks that on the counter.
and strokes the 9-inch long steel bolt. I've never had to fire it before. And she puts it back beneath the counter.
I'm not gonna lie. If that,
So, is there anything else that I can get for you?
I typed
Here's
out
chat
mine
working.
while a
Understood.
bunch of people were talking.
2 superiors and 2 graders. Of course. And go ahead and that's going to be 1,200 gold, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Go and scratch that off your character sheet. Anyone else need any potions here?
Well, I was gonna ask actually.
I'm outside. I
what-
can't get
what-
any.
What else you sell here? Anything besides like honey and potions? Like I'm looking, and he'll shuffle awkwardly. I'm looking for a good date spot and kind of exploring that option.
She smiles broadly. We have mead tastings on every Thursday night.
That sounds perfect.
What day is it today?
Today is Thursday.
That sounds especially perfect.
It is a fairly expensive event at 4 gold pieces, but you do get a sampling of 10 different meads from the various areas around Nausea and the rest of Reston.
Can I make a reservation?
Of course. How many people would you like to reserve for? 6?
And he'll
5?
and he looks back at everybody else.
Everyone's
2.
ushering you.
2. And he'll fish out 8
Oh,
coins.
2. Very well. And the names?
Here and Lotley.
She smiles. Really? Well, you'd better take good care of Lottery. She's a nice girl. And I'll be watching you.
Kier
Looks like Charnel's gonna be the
and
least.
nods.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah,
Um,
Kier will just grin at that and nod furiously.
so based off of the fact that it's Lotley, Nellen, I assume.
Yep.
Based off of that, the after tasting bedroom upstairs is off the table, I believe. Correct?
And he like holds his hands up. I wouldn't want to assume.
No, you wouldn't. Here, and she's going to slide you 1 gold back. The room's available to her if she needs it.
Okay.
We'll see you tonight then. 7 p.m. sharp.
7 p.m. Got it. Thank you.
Of course.
We were referred here by a Tay Eagle Splitter.
Yes. He's one of our investors.
I'm just wondering if he's here or not.
He's not.
Oh. What? What's going on, Matilda? Okay.
I don't want to talk about Tay.
Okay.
This woman looks at you, being a little nervous, Matilda, and raises 2 eyebrows. Not meaning to pry. But why?
Zoe would also be looking at you, Matilda.
Oh, he's nice. He's nice.
Roll a deception check.
Matilda starts off. Deception check.
Mhm. Let's see.
How pink does
Let's
Matilda
see.
become? Alright.
Insight.
20 plus 5. She looks at you and she smiles broadly. None of my business, dear. Nothing. Nope. I don't need to know anything about famous celebrities and my business's investor.
It's fine. It's fine. He's nice, and then he disappears, and he never calls you back, and he never sends a letter, and you can't ever find him again. I'll buy these. Thank you. She puts 2 bottles of mead and a little tin of beeswax lip balm on the counter.
She smiles. Of course. And she will sell you the items. It was 10 potions of what?
It's 2 bottles of mead.
2 bottles
and
of
a
mead.
tin-
Okay.
And a tin of like beeswax
All right.
lip balm.
So it's 10 gold, and she'll give you the beeswax for 1.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Nope. Thank you. If
Did you
ever
need to
do
purchase
see Tay-
anything for the gentleman outside?
Nope, he flapped his lips too much and he deserves what he gets. If you ever do see Tay, tell him Maddie says hi and don't call me.
She looks at you. Really? Well, for me to be able to deliver the message appropriately, perhaps I should know more information about what happened.
Matilda turns bright red from the collarbone to her hairline and is just like, just let him know. Thank you. And walks
Is it-
out.
Excuse me,
Is that helmet?
Miss Kip, before you leave.
Yes.
My young man, my son, he's a big fan. Could we get an autograph?
Matilda, okay, demeanor instantly changes. Matilda lights up and is like, absolutely.
Yes, could you make it out to Finklet, Farboiler?
Yeah.
Thank you. And she's going to hand you a napkin.
A napkin?
Well, unless you'd like to sign this.
No.
And she rolls out a big cask. Big wooden cask that rolls into the center. If you'll sign this, I'd
Absolutely.
appreciate
She
that.
will sign the cask.
Thank you so much. This means a lot to us. We really appreciate it.
Matilda knows exactly what's going to happen to this cask.
Yeah?
So, yeah, she's obviously going to make a profit off of it. But Matilda doesn't care.
Of course. All
So
right.
yeah, she'll sign the cask, and I also have in my inventory, I think I've got some... Oh, you know what? I have those little stacks of thin copper discs I've been using for my Rune Knight abilities. Matilda's going to take that, and she's going to scratch her name into it. And then on the back, it says, to Finklet, I think you're pretty cool. And put that on the counter.
She thanks you. I appreciate it so much. And she puts it into a pocket. I'll keep it forever. It was a pleasure having you in the shop. I'm sorry that Tay and you didn't hit it off.
No, we hit it off great. The problem is he never calls you back. And then she just throws her arms in the air and walks out with a bottle of mead in both hands.
She smiles as the jugs go outside. She whispers to the rest of you all, you do know that Tay is missing at the moment, and it's not his fault, I'm sure. He's usually
he's
fairly
missing?
he's a fairly nice guy. But she took
I'm
his
sorry, he's
favorite
missing?
mead in the form of pomegranate. Anyway.
Wait, back
yes?
up. He's missing?
Oh yes.
Where did he last say he was heading off to?
Oh, he said that he was going to be helping a friend?
It's always how it starts.
Indeed.
Did he specify where?
I'm not in there. That was out of character,
I don't
Eric.
ask those questions.
Oh.
I believe it's not my
all right.
business. If you
Okay.
did force it out of me, okay, I understand. You really need to know. So, well, he went to visit a friend of his, a girl. So I do want to say it around the very attractive, muscular, rage-filled woman. But, yeah, he went to go see another woman.
Oh.
Mm.
You mind telling me more?
Well, I couldn't possibly. Well, I mean, you pulled it out of me. You see, he's helping someone who really needs assistance in the military aspect, but I couldn't say any more.
The military aspect, you say?
No, I didn't. You never heard that from me. No. I couldn't possibly say any more. I've already said too much.
Oh, really?
But yes, I'm afraid that's all I can really say about the topic. But he went way off to the east to raid a dragon's lair. But I couldn't tell you more
I
about
was there.
that.
Wait. You couldn't possibly ever.
No, never. He'd kill me if he found out I talked about him going to Akeda to attack Sageos. But you didn't hear it from me.
Oh, don't worry, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Were you the girl that he went to help?
I'm sorry?
She smiles at you. No need to be ashamed. He's a very
No,
handsome
I
man.
haven't-
And if I was single,
Look,
I would be absolutely infatuated with him like you are.
I'm
And there's
sorry?
no reason to deny it. Even she knows that he's an attractive man. I'll keep your secret, I'm sure. You
No,
better go
I
and leave
don't
before
have
she suspects of
feelings.
anything. Excuse me.
I don't have feelings for
pardon me.
Tay.
Oh, there's no need to deny it, dear.
I'm not denying it, I'm being honest.
Being honest with yourself is the first key to success, dear.
Yes, and I'm being honest with myself and with you.
I'm sure, dear.
Oh no.
Can I roll a
I see
persuasion
what's
check?
happened.
She
I
smiles
see
at
what's
you,
happened.
and you're not going to convince her. It is impossible to convince her. She smiles at you. I understand. But before she thinks that you and I are talking about Tay, you better go.
You did your husband for Tay?
Oh, no. I'm a loyal woman.
Okay,
Get
good.
you out.
Okay, fine, bye.
Hey,
She
Matilda,
would-
how you doing? What
She
the?
would shuffle up.
Matilda comes storming out with 2 gallons.
Hey, Matilda, nice jugs.
Shut up, Tyro. She puts one bottle of mead in her bag, and then grabs the cork on the second one, and with two fingers just wrenches it right out of the top of the bottle with a loud pop, and just upends it and drinks directly from the bottle, and then hands it over to you.
Tyranius just takes a big swig as well, not chugging it, just a big mouthful.
Okay. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws as the pomegranate mead coats the inside of your mouth with a delicious sweetness.
Pomegranate.
Boom! Tyranius out.
Tyronius falls unconscious.
Oh, okay,
Tyronius,
not
evil
unconscious,
lightweight
can he-
strikes again.
Can he just be severely intoxicated, please?
Do I need to
Once they
save
wake
the
you up,
bottle
yes,
from
but
him?
you have passed out.
Can I
Tyranius
catch
just
the bottle if I don't catch him?
Can you catch
Do
the
you
bottle
catch
if you
me?
don't catch him?
Yes.
Wait, look, the person who has done the most damage to Tyranius is
Yes.
Matilda.
You can absolutely
So-
catch the bottle if you don't catch him.
Okay?
Alright.
Can you catch me though?
Oh,
If
she's
I
not
catch
catching
him,
you.
if I catch him, does the bottle break?
Of course.
I'm catching the bottle.
Timber! Sorry, Tyro!
Oh my god.
Oh, crikey.
All right. So, does anyone need anything else from Farboiler's Honey Holes?
Yeah, I bought a singular jar of honey for
Okay.
cooking purposes, and one keg, like small keg of mead for us to all share
So a
at a future
keg?
date.
Okay, the keg is going to cost you 50 gold.
Like a small, like they don't have like a little small one.
Oh, you're talking like a hogshead?
Yeah,
Okay, a hogshead is going to cost you 15.
yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Okay, so like 16 total.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So, Matilda, as they are done inside, I believe, you guys come outside and see Matilda standing there with 2 bottles of mead, one uncorked, and Tyronius laying in the street.
Matilda is in the process of putting away the second bottle of mead and picking Tyronius up off the ground.
Tyro, you are conscious once again.
Alright. That's really good. That Tay's personal stuff? Oh.
It's happy
sorry,
hour
what?
somewhere, I guess.
What's
was
going on?
one drink.
I need to go in and say hi, and he's going to try and walk in the building.
No, you will not, and we'll just pick you up and over the shoulder we
I
go.
want to see my friend. I'm part of his crew now. It's family. What? He's not in?
No, he's not.
He's not.
Bastard! Leaves a girl
Yeah,
hanging.
right, bastard.
He can't. Look, I'm more concerned about what Mrs. Farboiler thinks.
Of
What
what?
does Mrs. Farboiler think?
Mrs. Farboiler thought that Tay was going to the attack on Akeda to come help me,
He
and
wasn't there.
Taze went where?
Tay wasn't
Tay-
in the fucking raid.
yeah, and that's what I'm confused about.
There's
like-
also another party going there to actually attack the dragon themselves. Remember, we were the ones open clearing the ward so that they could actually get there.
Yeah.
I hope he
Also-
dies. He
So that's where he's been?
doesn't die.
That's what the gossip was saying, at least.
Yeah, but he wasn't actually there, I don't think.
Huh. Hope he can. Hope
Well,
he comes
whenever
back
he
okay.
gets
I'd
his
like
ass
to keep-
back in Nausea, he better say hi.
Yeah. I need to play an arm wrestling game with him. I don't know why. I just wanna.
Alright.
I don't think
Okay,
you
though.
could
Where's
lift a
next?
feather right now.
Holds
Where's
up the
next?
holds up the owl feather. I can lift this up, you little short fluff ball. You're cute when you're in 3 pieces.
I'm sorry?
He's very drunk. Look, I gave him one drink of the mead and he ended up on the pavement.
The pomegranate
let's
stuff?
get going. Anything else we need to pick up?
Oof. Hey,
What?
can we get a bath bag, please?
You need a barf bag? Oh, and she'll hold you out like a toddler, like arm's length away. Just-
Nuke that way and not at me.
You just see Tyrone giggling like an idiot, and he's looking right at us like, ah, you guys are my favorites, you know that?
If he can say that while he's drunk, I think we're pretty good off.
Yeah, all
You
right.
don't deserve me.
You know, if you carry him upside down, he actually will throw up.
I don't want him to throw up. Let's just go wherever we need to go. Is everybody
You
got
haven't
all
done a tactical
supplies?
shooter?
We've got rations. We've got travel stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What? How are we on rations? Because that was the last thing I had on my notes that we still needed to go deal with.
That's an excellent question.
Are you asking this out loud?
Oh, that's in character, yeah.
Okay, in character, yeah, Tyrannus has tried to open his bag and he's dropped it on the ground. Hey, Matilda, could you grab that, please? Hey. Oh, that's a long way down. Hey, Matilda,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor, please? Just no puking, I promise. Nothing yet.
You farted.
Could you stop being so damn tall? Last time we were in Grindavik, you started to outshine the fucking houses. Damn.
Alrighty then.
By the way, when you put me over your shoulder again, just put me on my back.
Matilda?
Matilda is speechless and she's just kind of like still holding him out at arm's length. She sets down Tyronius so that he can stand, and then we'll
I'm
lean
just
down
gonna
and
make a
pick up his
dexterity saving
bag.
throw.
With disadvantage?
Yep. Which was what? Fine, nat
Darn
20.
it.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm up.
Okay.
Then he just falls over in front of her, like, and gives her a hug.
Oh, well, okay. You get a pat on the back. All right, let's.
Okay, now
we're
he
moving
moves
on
to
the next
Granik and gives
spot.
him a hug.
Does Nasha have
Everywhere.
any coffee shops?
They do have a coffee shop. I don't have the art of the place, but if you'd like to go over to the Relaxing Turtle, you can.
It might be good for Tyro.
Or you can just slap the shit out of me. Everyone else does.
No, it's all right.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
just
Don't tempt
carry
me.
you, like, under my arm or something?
You're okay.
Come on,
Ooh.
Kier. I know you. And he stands up and does the old-timey fisty. I know you've got
Well,
one
well,
locked on
This is
me.
where we pick up Tyronius, and this is where we start walking away.
Whee! Am I on my back or on my stomach?
You are tucked underneath my arm like a disobedient toddler.
Right. Where is the point of weight being shifted to my back,
Yeah.
side, or spine, or stomach? I have been in this situation before.
Um,
Or are you footballing him?
the footballing
Where-
him. The head
Okay.
is facing forward, and Matilda has her arm around your rib cage.
Okay, not the guts. Cool.
Cool.
Sorry. I have been carrying a friend outside of a pub
Yep.
before, and when
Right.
we fell forward, I put my arm on his stomach, and his dinner kept going.
Yep.
Oh, here.
All right.
Okay.
So, you guys going
We're
where?
not pick up rations. We need to go to
Coffee
basically
shop and
general
rations,
store,
yep.
Okay.
Coffee shops. Tyronius can wake up again, and then we'll be good, right?
Sounds good.
Right?
Should be.
Okay. All right. So, Matilda is heading off towards coffee shop for. Well, actually, I will go with Tyronius to the coffee shop so he can sober up. There's nothing that I need to pick up at the general store. Greenock, Kier, you guys heckin' go and pick up stuff at the general store so that we've got the supplies that we need. And
How many sets of rations do you already have on you?
I don't have too many on me. Actually, I think Gur ate them all.
That would
So-
make sense.
So
what happened to
that's not a
mine.
big
I'm out.
deal. I'm all out. Hecken said she had 3.
Got it. So everybody's extra rations were still accounted for by me, the guy in charge of all the rations on the boat.
I have
Yep.
4.
So the answer is between all of us, we have 3 days rations plus 4 plus 3.
Yep.
Got
Do
it.
we still have a bag of holding?
No,
No.
that was Gers. It was a bag of
That's the only
cold.
one.
It was Gur's bag of colding, and he bought it himself.
By the way, Eric, the note would still be on
Yep.
the desk.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, as you guys make your way towards the coffee shop to get a coffee for Tyronius, you're going to see someone very familiar at the coffee shop.
Okay.
She's currently seated there, sipping a little espresso with her pinky out, and she smiles at you. Oh, darlings, come over. You absolutely must meet someone. Matilda,
this
I
someone?
have your favorite person here. She's going to absolutely love you so much.
Hey, it's the dead hooker! You're awesome, you know that?
Are you going to slap him, or do I
Mamacita,
tear
pero
his...
tú lo dejas aquí te habla así.
What?
What? Who?
Mamacita, tú dejas a ese hombre hablarte así.
Hola, espera un poquito, solo para un momento, y voy a quitar la garganta.
Are they speaking Celestial, Common, Sylvan, or Thieves' Cant?
What is this?
And I am fucking drunk. I ain't got language,
Borbonian.
I ain't
Borbonian
Or oh,
from Bourbon.
got- Oh boy. What? Hey, what?
Matilda
What
I
has no
suppose
idea how
you
to
can
speak
wait
that
for an
language.
introduction.
As you look over, you're going to see that sitting next to Neve, there is a woman who seems to be spicy in the reaction to Tyronius's words. What do they see?
They see what appears to be a human with long aqua teal colored hair and big green eyes. Her hair is held back by a dark brown piece of leather. And she's wearing kind of loose, like a loose tunic top in an off yellow color and black leggings.
Damn. Girl's got style.
Ooh.
Matilda, are you going to keep him on a leash and keep his snout closed, or am I going to tear out his throat?
He's a little drunk. He's got no tolerance, and he took a upended bottle of mead from the honey hole.
My mouth got me in trouble in 3 ways today.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna fill
Probably
it with
none of them
coffee so you
good.
sober up.
What? Coffee's gross.
You're gonna drink it anyway, and you're going to like it.
I have rope if you need it to tie his mouth shut.
After the coffee goes in, that would be a great plan.
Hey, don't I get a... I'm saying this?
No,
Me
you
gusta
don't.
este
Get a cup
plan.
of coffee and a hug.
What?
Sí, también.
Your hair's very pretty, man.
One moment, Neve. I'll
Thank
be
you,
right
sweet.
back. I need to take care of this.
Of
She
course,
sort of gestures vaguely at Tyronius.
she swirls and spits in her cup and hands it towards you.
Did she just spit in her cup?
Yes. It's
Probably the best
coffee.
thing he'll have in his mouth all day.
I don't want to feed Tyronius spit coffee.
No?
No, I will get him an actual coffee from the counter,
She smiles and drinks her coffee.
and I'll make sure it's extra sweet so that he can handle the taste of it.
Okay. Is he getting a frappuccino?
A what?
It's basically ice cream. It's like a coffee ice
no
cream
milk.
with ice cream.
No
No
milk? No milk.
No milk with the alcohol. They don't mix well.
Yes.
Can't confirm.
Do it!
Oh.
Would Matilda know?
No.
Would Matilda
No.
know?
Matilda would know, so
Okay.
she's just going to get him a sweetened coffee.
Sweetened black coffee.
No.
Okay.
No,
Man, I almost had him, guys.
Who said that?
The GM.
The
Matilda's
GM
going to
did,
settle you
absolutely did.
down
Yep.
a cup of coffee so that you can sober up, and then like a little stack of biscuits.
Wait, yeah, did we actually split the party or no?
Not
We
yet.
were like,
No.
okay.
You guys talked about
Right.
splitting the party when you got done delivering coffee.
Yeah, Tyrannus just looks at the party and goes, like, you see his shit tone shift from, like, giggly to actually, like, full of regrets. Like, I'm sorry you have to put up with me, guys. I really am.
Apology accepted.
Shut up, you.
It's
Downs
okay.
the coffee.
You're still getting a hug. We'll just sit there and hug Tyro and like pat his head, and it'll all be okay. So Neve, who's this? Your friend?
Oh yes, this is Lucia. She's known mostly as Lucy, though. To her friends. Lucy, these are my rescuers. First, we have Tyronius Evil Light. You know the Evil Lights from Ryport, the ones that went missing. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. This
Can
is.
Tyrannus stand up at least try and bow?
He's going to stand up and try to bow. Roll an acrobatics check.
Yep, I know. He's gonna try and at least bow. Disadvantage,
I'm
right?
going to
Yep.
help.
You're going to help? All right.
The
So it's the 10.
illusion. Oh,
You're able to maintain. So
okay.
this is the one that is supposed to take over the family business when they get found. I hope.
What?
Lucy kind of grimaces.
I know, right? I'm
Oof.
so glad I didn't invest. Did you?
Oh, no, I didn't. I
Oh,
I missed
okay.
it. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. But this here is Zoya Featherborn, a magnificent shot with a bow. Her little crossbow is so cute and deadly.
she's going to her eyelids are going to lower at the mention of cute.
Cute but deadly.
That doesn't make you any less cute. You know
I
that?
know.
Right?
like her ear feathers like lower down and her upper eyelids sort of like glare at Neve.
I was
You're
gonna
making
say,
it
yeah.
worse.
Wait, question, Zoya. Just a quick question. You're a great horned owl, right?
Huh?
Your Zoya's is based off a great horned owl, right?
Yeah.
Does she do that thing where she slowly gets like thinner as well with the feathers?
Yeah, like her feathers sort of like thin down. She's just like grr.
And this is the delightfully charismatic Heckian. She's got quite the sharp tongue. I haven't exactly found out how sharp, though. I do want to find out. Had an opportunity, but, it got interrupted.
Ooh, should we wager who can find out first?
She slides a platinum piece across the table. Just, yeah. Heckin, you can see this happen, and they are not being quiet.
Lucy will match the platinum piece.
Is there any response to this, Heckin?
Hicken will put a platinum piece on the table.
The two girls at the table,
Here laughs.
the two girls at the table smile.
I
and
win if
push-
it's a tie.
Sudden raise from left field.
You're looking to tie. They look at each other, and Neve's going to raise an eyebrow. Are you up for tying?
Lucy's face splits.
Oh no.
I am always up for a tie, darling.
And they're going to stand up like two people in slow motion, the grace of two beautiful women standing to meet a third. Guys, I need wisdom saving throws to not have your jaws fall open. Beat a 10.
Do I have disadvantage?
Yes.
I can't fail.
Okay. Grant can maintain his composure.
Hold on.
Heckin doesn't have
I
to make a
can
roll.
fail,
Heckin's part of
but
this.
I don't.
All right.
She's keeping her own composure.
So they will stand up, and Heckin, at the opportunity for a tie, Neve's going to. Lucy, will you participate in this three-way kiss?
Yes.
Awesome. Heckin, will you participate in the three-way kiss?
Hicken gets a little flustered at this.
Oh,
How is this going to happen? He has a beak, or she has a beak.
They have a
That's
tongue.
just more surface
Right.
area.
So she's flustered.
I really want to make a level 4 spell. for roleplay purposes.
Sure, let's do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Absolutely do it.
Do it.
Security 66.
Casts social anxiety.
All right. So with social anxiety, she disappears, and
And
she
slinks away.
you slink away. Neve
Push
looks
one out of the
over at
doorway.
Lucy and goes, "Oh, maybe next time wherever you went." And she's going to bend her head backwards and arch her back so she does a Spider-Man kiss with Lucy.
And Zoe's just gonna like avert her head.
Tony is just laughing his ass off.
Lucy, on a scale of 1 to 10, and this is up to you, how uncomfortable are we making this kiss?
Scale of with 10 being like
The
ooh,
most.
I need an adult.
Yes.
6.
Okay, 6. Okay. Cool. So with the 6, she smiles and will disengage after, a good 4 seconds? 6 seconds? 6 seconds, because you said 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. She disengages and then bends her shoulders back up to where she straightens back up. Well, and this is Kier, the one who's shy and red.
Oh,
Really
is
touches
he?
his cheeks.
Not as shy as you think. Dude made a move.
Really? Kier, I'm proud of you.
It's already known by that monstrous gossip. Are you just going to tell everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
Dude, seriously.
Él no puede coger una chica, pero ahora mismo le tiene un date.
Anybody able to get real life
Ooh.
subtitles? Damn.
So, what? Just as a question, what language are you speaking? I don't think I've heard it before.
Oh, Old Bourbonian, Zoya. It's an old dialect. It's not practiced very much anymore.
Oh,
That you
It'd be very difficult for your mouth to make some of the shapes. But you're welcome to try to learn. They
I'm
call it
open.
one of the languages of lust.
that.
Which is obviously why I talked to
Never
Neve in it.
mind. Never mind. No thanks.
That's why.
I'm less appealed now. No thanks.
So where are you from then, Miss Lucinta, was it?
Lucy is what she calls herself.
You also said that about her friend.
I think it was Tyronius. I think it was Lucia.
Lucy.
Lucy. Okay.
Lucy, as I've been instructed. God, that coffee tastes like shit.
Yes, you may call me Lucy, since you saved my darling Neve.
Oh, are you an item?
Oh, no. Not anymore. Are
Not
we?
enough. Oh, whenever you'd like.
You were like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so now it's 2 minutes later.
It's now 2 minutes later. No. See, Lucy and I have an open relationship, I believe was what we call it.
Yes. Yes, I think I like that.
Ah. Oh. Tony's getting get
But
another
yes.
coffee to like really sober him up.
And
How much is the coffee?
this mountain of a man is Granak. It looks like he's crying, but those are just tattoos.
I quite like them.
Gives a slight eyebrow raise at that because he's never heard anyone express it that way before. So gives a slight bow anyway.
Doesn't he just seem so deliciously handsome? Like,
I was going to say
sensitive.
solidly climbable.
She smiles at you. You're so bad.
Oh,
But I agree.
there's 2 of them.
If you got
And
the-
this, Neve stands and curtsies deeply. And this is the famous Matilda Kip. To grab the attention of all the street passerbys, everyone at the cafe, everyone is now paying attention to Miss Matilda Kip.
Oh, is she shy as well?
She's, well, how would you put it, Miss Kim?
Repressed.
Repressed.
Sexually?
Like, as we've said,
What?
go easy on
Repressed sexually?
Dear.
Oh my god.
No. She just, well, she's not as outgoing as you and I.
Ah, I see. I see.
Doesn't mean she's repressed. It just means that she's not, well, you know what
Let's
they
just
say.
say I'm not on your level. At all. Hi. Hi, Matilda. And she sticks her hand out.
And Lucy will take her hand and go to do like the French fingertip knuckle smoochies. If you'll let her.
Yeah. Matilda's going to just sort of awkwardly blush.
Neve's smile has gone ear to ear because you're uncomfortable.
Of course. That's par for the course.
Raise your hand if you're
Okay.
surprised.
Well, it was really nice seeing you here. We're actually finishing up our resupply, and then we'll be headed out on that job.
Oh, of course. But I do ask that you take Lucy with you. She needs to go to Shadow Shaddai. After all, she's working on a bit of a project for me, and she'll be a great help for you. She knows the area. You need a guide.
Mhm.
Oh,
you
you've been to Shadow
do.
Shaddai before?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Well, this new development, Matilda is just all business now. There's no sense of her being embarrassed anymore. It's just, okay, is this an escort?
An escort? No. I can carry my own weight, darling.
Well, now, Lucy, we can't say no. But you remember the one time with that dashing man with the little goatee?
Okay, but I underestimated how much muscle he packed into that small frame. I just,
Yes. I know you do like
He-
with the darker skin.
he was deceptively heavy. That is not my fault. But between the two of us, we made it light work between the two of us, didn't we?
Of course.
The two of us.
So, Matt, sorry, who was someone else saying something?
Nope.
I was really gonna
all
ask,
right.
Can't hear you, Tyro.
Ah, crap. So, if you don't mind me asking, Lucy, what do your skills pertain to? If you say you can handle yourself.
Oh, well, I can answer that one. And she's going to come over to Tyro in a stage whisper that all of you can hear. She's a church girl.
Which god or goddess? Which deity? That's the word.
That doesn't matter. Does
It
it,
might.
Tyro?
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. I am
Well,
not
it's going to
back.
kill you very soon, darling.
That is ominous.
It's not
Okay.
Cateus, is it?
No.
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 I have some standards, please.
She picked me.
I did.
I'd say that's pretty good standards.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matilda. That's so kind. I appreciate the kind words. And she's going to come over and not touching you. She's going to lean over your arm, right? Just like, almost swooning, but not touching you at all. It's so nice to
Matilda
hear.
sort of instinctively puts out an arm just in case she were to slip. This is more of like a caretaker kind of gesture.
And she will then slip into your arm.
Okay.
Oops.
Now I'm holding
Smile,
her
yada, yada.
employer.
Her arm drapes
Oh.
down like she's fainted in your arms. It's
Matilda's
so
just
nice to
there.
be seen and understood and appreciated for who we are.
Isn't she just adorable?
He's something.
You know what? All the people I've met, never seen one like her. No, I'm not saying that's bad.
Matilda is trying very, very hard to keep a professional face, and Neve is making this difficult.
Neve,
Oh,
could you
that's
please?
normal.
No.
From this angle, Matilda, it is tits up.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
She's smiling up at you with this knowing grin that you're uncomfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have slipped.
That's perfectly understandable. Blood
Thank
can be
you,
slippery.
dear.
Just
No,
help you back up.
I'm just, so slippery after coffee. Excuse me. But
All right. Well,
yes.
I'm our party's frontline melee brawler. Basically, your sword, your shield, and it would help me to understand where in the lineup you would kind of be when we get into a combat situation, just so I can keep an eye out for you.
Far away from you, darling. But I would definitely be helping you the most, I think, then.
All right,
Are you
that's good to know.
one of the? Are you a spellcaster like damage dealer like myself, or are you sort of a medic like Kia?
Yes.
Fair point. I asked that.
I realistically just fake being a medic really hard.
Hey, that medic kit's gotten us through some pinches. How many more?
Way too much mileage. Way too much mileage.
Yeah.
I think you're fake.
I need to restock it now that I think
Call
about
that
it.
fake healing? What the hell is real healing for you?
Oh, that's not. And I'm not saying the healing is fake. It's more of my tool set is a square peg for a round hole.
Neve smiles.
Don't say
Stick a
that
dick
phrase
now?
again.
She
my
smiles.
Yeah, Kira cringes as he realizes what he's done.
I'd like to
How do you
fit a square peg.
What?
She smiles
Wouldn't you
broadly
just-
at
She's
you.
saying ridiculous things. She's just saying uncomfortable things. Let's go finish our shopping now and maybe meet up either here or at the Longstriders Consortium before we head
gonna-
out.
Of course,
gonna
dears.
say,
I'll see
fine.
you at the consortium. After all,
What?
Brad and I have a conversation to have.
I'm sorry, you and Brad?
Of course.
No
Yeah,
He
I'm
and-
surprised.
Oh yeah, you missed that part.
He and I are getting along famously.
Hey, Neve.
Yes, you do have to introduce me to Brad.
charms.
No charms? I don't need any
No.
charms, Tyronius.
And yet you cast it on him before.
Well,
Oh,
a
are
girl
you
has to
jealous?
try.
No?
Are you
Girl,
sure?
it's
Because it sounds like you're a little jealous.
Brad is not my type. See, but I
Brad's
will
not my
say
type
that
either.
That's
The main
everyone's type.
thing, I'm trying to look out for both of you. Do you realize what sort of problems can happen if you piss off the wrong people in the consortium? You don't get served.
Oh, we know. We know. Which is why we treat them right and we make sure that they get a good tip.
Anyway, please try not to do it again.
Oh,
I'm sure you woo Brad.
I'll try
without
not to
magic.
charm him. I just, I'm me. You understand, Tyronius. I can't help what I am.
I understand that you could help it, but you try very hard to fight it. Try very hard to fight it, and you purposefully lose. I've done that shit myself.
Really?
Didn't say it worked.
She sidles
You're a
up next
shameless
to you.
flirt.
You flirt, Tyronius.
Let's just.
I thought you said this one didn't.
I did say that. He's never flirted with me. Tyro, please show me your quick wit.
Oh, don't ask for that.
Zoe's gonna step outside.
Okay, so how is Neve situated right now?
She's just next to you, and her breath is on your cheek, and I think Lucy's probably nearby too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So you're basically a Tyro sandwich right now.
Okay. He looks between both of them and just goes, I'm pretty sure that, given the right circumstances, anybody could find a spark to go between the three of us. And I so happen to be a master with let's just say lightning, but I mainly use my tongue when I'm ducking.
Oh,
I'm bad
kind of.
at it. I
He
know.
stutters quite a bit, honey.
Hmm.
Don't worry, my precious little banana boy. We'll make you better at flirting.
Banana.
He just widened his
You went
eyes
outside.
and like,
I'm outside.
I think what he means is that he's shocking.
Suppose we'll have
find
to
out
see
how
about
much
that.
Well,
Oh,
tell you what, Lucy,
Hmm.
you get first dibs.
Ooh. That ought to be fun. I'll let you know what I discover.
Of course. I have my aims on, and she scans the party. Someone else.
Lucy
Anyway.
wiggles her eyebrows and says, "You'll have to tell me later, dear."
Well, off to the consortium we go, yes? And she just starts walking away.
Okay, bye.
I was gonna say, out of character, what time is it? Seriously.
It is 2:00 in the afternoon.
It's also
Okay.
shopping time.
It's
Yeah, I
also
was gonna
time
say-
for Granok to get his groceries and any of our mundane traveling supplies. Are we going to be going overland, or are we taking the teleporter? That's to the party.
Can we? Do you want me to go to Ronaldus and ask if we can use his teleporter to get to Shadow Shaddai then, or you guys do called I'm blanking. Well, you guys get your the ration and such.
But we should figure out how long we are going to be traveling before we do shopping.
Okay, if we just go to Ronaldus and ask if we can use his again, then maybe there might be a fee for it.
You say his name, and he turns the corner into the city street, shining with the sunlight across his armor, his hair
Beetlejuice.
barely blowing in the wind, perfect eyes, perfect jawline, everything about the
I have
man.
a question. I have a
Perfect.
question.
Yes?
Can I try and roll a sleight of hand to switch out my current cloak for the blue one?
Sure.
Okay. So sleight of hand.
You should be wearing it all the time because it's a cloak of protection.
As he comes forward,
Fashion.
uh,
21.
Miss Kip, gentlemen, who's your friend? How beautiful you are. My name is Sir Ronaldus
My name is
Basil.
Hecken.
Nice to
we've
make
met
your
before.
acquaintance, Hecken. And,
Oh, you were talking about someone else.
no, madam. You're quite exotically garbed. An adventure, perhaps. An excursion. An expedition or safari.
Yes.
All of the above. Quite
Yes.
the adventurer. If only I could leave Nausha unattended. But alas, it is my burden that I take on willingly to protect Nausha and its residents from all dangers. Where's your excursion to, may I ask? Lady...
Oh, this is
talking to Hecken.
Hecken. Oh, thank you. Lady Hecken. It almost feels like I'm about to curse.
Don't worry, mate. You're far
Isn't it?
from it.
It's
I have a spell
uncomfortable.
for that, if you do.
Oh,
Oh,
please, no spells. After all, I'm
Wait,
trying to
wait.
enforce laws.
Tyrannus starts looking wildly around. The swear jar's not around, is it?
The swear jar.
What's that?
I have
Long
no
story
idea.
short, it took the ability for me to say a four-letter word that rhymes with bunt.
Oh.
We're not
what?
talking about baseball right
Anyway,
All right.
Bunt.
We're on the hunt for someone in Shadakadai? Is that right?
Shutter should I? Oh, so you'll be leaving town soon. Excellent. After all, we can't have poor people here. Excuse me.
I'm actually.
Ronaldus, actually,
Yes, Tyronius.
we were just wondering as a collective if it
Yes.
would be trouble if we were to use your teleporter, or if it was possible to make our journey to Shadow Shaddai quicker. We used it before to get to Grindavik, and I understand that was under the that was as a favor for Gert Frost. But we were also wondering if we were able to use it, not all the time, like coming willy-nilly, but like once in a while, if possible.
I'm afraid we have a small problem. I would gladly allow you to use the teleportation circle within the Blue Cloak Citadel. Unfortunately, we don't know the address to Cheddar Shaddai, so should you be able to acquire said address, we will gladly allow you to use the resources at your disposal. After all, thanks to your defense of the city, we would need to reward you in such kind.
No, if we find out, I'll. Oh wait. Sorry.
Lucy's
Follow
gonna
me.
twirl her hair and sidle up to Ronaldus Basil and kind of bat her eyes at him and say, "Well, I happen to know the address to Shadow Shaddai.
Really?
Would that work?" Of course.
Well, my lady.
I grew up there.
He offers you his arm. Shall we away?
And Lucy will take it and say, "We shall indeed."
And
I could hear the visceral disgust in your voice, Battle. It was so funny.
No, I couldn't remember his name.
Oh!
I forgot it
Oh,
for a hot
no.
second.
The worst thing he could ever experience, being forgettable.
Ooh.
That is Ronaldus's one fear, being forgotten.
He's like,
God.
I am Ronaldus Basil, and I fear nothing. I fear one thing.
Anonymity.
So let me guess. That's what stops us from using the teleportation circle, is not remembering his name.
Oh
So,
my god.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry,
we
sorry.
still
Farewell.
have to send Granok and anybody who wants to go help carry stuff to go pick up general goods.
okay, cool. So you guys can go and pick up general
It's
goods.
general goods.
Okay, so I guess we'll just fast track it real quick and just say a week for everybody. So 7 times 3 times 5, or 7 times 3 times.
For 3
So
I
weeks?
still got,
No, for 3 meals a day, 7 people.
Okay, so 27 times 3 would be 71.
Yeah.
how many
I'll
rations?
buy it.
Does that
Wait, did I do
person
that
get
right?
No,
81.
hold on.
I'm not even gonna try to help you. Can't
For
math.
7 days.
It's 81.
3 people. Or 7 people. 3.
No, I do that wrong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm multiplying by 7 twice instead of 3 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 81. Or, yeah.
So
So,
how many-
81. And it's how much gold a day per ration?
Uh,
Or for a ration? It's like
rations-
half a gold
Yeah.
per
Yeah, so you're going to spend 40 gold.
40 gold.
Yeah, they'll give you one
Cool.
for free.
Excellent.
how much was that per person then?
40 gold divided by 7 people. It's not. It's chump change. Don't worry about it.
6 gold
Okay, so how
each.
many-
Or
Okay.
6. Yeah.
So we get how many rations per person then? I'm sorry, I'm bad at it.
A week. So
21.
21.
Copy that.
All right. I think we did that wrong, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. You have rations for a week each. So,
I'm also going to buy 2 healers kits.
2 healers kits,
already-
okay? Cool.
Taking
Yeah,
care of that.
I'll actually. I was gonna say I'll
Yeah, no, I was right the first time. You talked me out of it.
I'm sorry.
147.
147. Okay. All right.
So
So
that'd
the
be-
rations came in like 1 day units.
Yeah, they come in 1 day units.
Not like 3 meals a
Oh,
day.
do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you told me you had. I don't know why.
No.
I don't know.
MREs are 1 meal a day, guys.
Cool. Excellent.
and depending on what you eat, maybe one bathroom trip per day.
Yeah.
Or we all have,
you're
we have all
welcome.
weeks of rations.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do here in Nausea before going to the to the Blue Cloaks Citadel?
I'm gonna go ask Lotlian on a date again.
You're gonna go ask Latley on a date instead of standing her up for this mead tasting tonight?
Well, that
Yeah,
is the-
no, I'm not gonna stand her up. I'm gonna tell her the mead tasting is happening.
All right.
Go for it.
He
So,
did say
We
come
wait
back
until
and tell
tomorrow
him.
then.
all right. So I'm just gonna run down the checklist here. So, Lucy, did you go with Ronaldus?
I think that she would have gone with him to at least like, I don't know if you have to configure the GPS
think-
settings on the teleporter,
Yep.
Configure the GPS settings.
like to get that all sorted out. Like, pop in the address and then be like, BRB, gonna go like be a terror on the party, but.
Okay. So you go ahead and give the Blue Cloaks Citadel and the Blue Cloaks organization, in the form of Shadrach, the teleportation address to Shatter Shaddai, unlocking it for all the campaigns. Good job.
Oh.
But that means we
Wow.
also. That means we should get another +1 from Ronaldus because we did another cool thing for him.
Awesome.
Nice try. No.
Damn it!
Do we get out of character points for that?
That's what I get for having an 11 charisma.
You're the one who said that.
All right.
I have a 12 charisma.
So, Zoya, what are you doing during the rest of this afternoon?
Zoya would be just probably sitting in the consortium, relaxing,
Okay.
having some fresh fruit, and writing in her journal.
Cool. Tyro, what are you doing as you are trying to recover from hangover?
Tyronius is going to put the identify scroll into his own spell book.
You can do that while recovering from being drunk?
Yeah, it's only a level 1 spell.
Okay, so let's roll your Arcana check.
I don't have to roll, do it? It's just copying, isn't it?
I'm going to have you roll just because you were drunk. You're probably going to be fine. You're fine.
Famous last words.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, do I want to do blink? Because that's really good in the spell, but no. And it's 50 gold per spell level, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah, and Tyranius is gonna lay down and be in the consortium and just eat.
yeah, because it's 10 plus twice the spell level. So, all good. Well, I should have done 12, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Okay, thank you.
Heckian, what are you doing this afternoon? Other than avoiding
Writing
kisses?
stories.
Writing stories. Okay. Whose stories are we writing, or are they fanfics?
It is definitely fanfic about Nev and Lucy today. and
Understood.
Penciling in Kier and Lotley for tomorrow.
Understood. So
Hoping for
scheduled
some
shipping.
funny/tragic stories to come out of the date.
Understood.
Oh no.
And can we get the rest of those, the shipping book?
No, you'll have to.
You'll have to
collect
steal
that.
it. We'll
You'll
have to find out about it and then steal it.
Aw.
You don't even
We
know
lost
about the book yet.
Trailblazer. We lost the Trailblazer, and yet the ships still sail.
All right.
Bring it near to your heart.
So, Kier,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing, sir, other than chewing on something?
Chewing on something?
Oh, it sounded like you were eating.
Nope. I was just mm-hmming at you. Yeah, he's gonna go find Lotley.
All right. Cool. So we will go find Lotley. Granak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna spend an hour working on because I realized I'm not proficient with cooking tools yet. I'm gonna spend an hour doing that.
All right. Cool. And then
That's
Matilda.
Matilda is, gosh, she's kind of just waiting for people to get their stuff done.
Okay.
Or Matilda.
Cool. So,
Really not doing much. She was here to help
just-
people get their stuff done, and now she is waiting. It's hurry up and wait forever until she dies.
so
Is that a
what
would I
would
roll
she
survival?
do? Wait, yeah. So let's roll your survival. That's fine.
Unfortunate.
All right. So, Kier, you're going to go and find Lotley Nellen.
Yeah.
All right. The door is open, and you hear a familiar voice chortling from within. Something about, I did it, Miss Lotley.
He's gonna poke his head inside and see what's going on.
Lotley is sitting over there, patting Gur on the head, and turns to look at you as you enter. She moves a wisp of her red hair behind her ear. Hi, Kier.
Hey, so I figured out something we could do tonight if you still wanted to.
Tonight?
Yeah, this evening.
She comes around the
There's
counter. Her thighs catch your eyes.
there's gonna be a mead tasting event over at Fair Boilers.
Oh, mead, huh?
Do you like mead?
Oh, I love mead. I love how it tastes on the tongue.
The tongue. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Gur,
Yes.
can you watch the shop?
Yes, Miss Lotley, I can watch the shop for you.
Remember, if anyone wants to buy anything, point at the board.
Will do. And he'll salute.
Hey Eric,
Yeah?
I forgot to mention Tyronis is going to go to find Kerfex, but after the
Okay.
dead thing.
We will handle that. Got it. Thank you. So, Lotley's going to come over to Kier. So what time, Kier?
Eric, what time did they say? Numbers have no
7.
brilliance in my brain. 7.
She smiles at you. Actually, I really want to find out. Do numbers have relevance to Kier?
Yes, with
Okay.
his being a bit of an architect.
All right. So, 7, huh? Well, I don't have time to change. You think it'll be okay if I go like this?
I think it'd be great, no matter what you went in. You'd be great.
Okay. Well, I'll see you then. I'm going to go ahead and eat something. But I guess I'll see you then over at Fair Boilers. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I gotta go tell my dad.
Right.
And she's gonna go running off.
After she's run off, Kier's gonna like collapse against the wall and hyperventilate.
When you collapse against the wall, it's almost like your worst nightmare or the greatest blessing as you see. What does he see at that moment? Person who sent me a
don't know.
message in Discord.
Oh.
What is this betrayal? Judas.
Matilda,
So, how much did I spend?
that's up to you. How much did you want to spend on this?
Well, let's see. Where's
Between
your
1 and
favorite
10 gold.
place? Oh, let's do, I don't know, like a 7.
A 7. Wow.
Yeah. He
Okay.
deserves it.
Of course.
Why?
Okay, so Matilda she's not gonna step inside the building. She won't.
No,
not
Kier's
not with
outside.
a chance. Okay, Kier's outside. Matilda comes walking up, and she's like, "You okay?"
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Great even.
Well, that's awesome. And you notice in her hand, she's kind of holding this brown paper wrapped package, just very nondescript, under her arm. And she's like, "Come with me."
Okay.
Gestures, "Come with me."
Sure. Kier follows along.
All right, we're gonna go back to the Longstriders, and we're gonna go up to the
Why did the music change?
rooms there.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to go to the Launch Trains Consortium. Awesome.
And
Sorry.
then up to the
And then we go
bedroom.
up the stairs.
Yep, up the stairs to the rooms.
All right. So we go up the stairs. All right.
Ooh.
Okay, and then yep, gonna come on, and she'll
Yep.
open up the doors and enter her room.
All right. We're going to enter the
oh.
room. All right. We go into the room. Awesome.
And
He's
the
so
door
happy to just be showing
clicks
all this art.
behind you.
I'm sorry. What?
I said he's so happy to show all of this art.
It's a room.
So the door clicks shut behind Matilda and Kier, and Matilda holds out that package to Kier. Here, put it on.
Open
Open
And
it up.
Care will open it up, and what does he find?
He finds a beautiful outfit for your date tonight.
What does it look like?
It fits you. It's got like a high quality leather vest on it that's got little multicolored stitching and stuff and a whole bunch of little gear shapes and flowers and decorative things, and it all fits really nice, and it's a high quality like silk shirt with little ivory buttons on the cuffs, pants, boots that go almost to the knee and are shiny. They've been polished so that the tips, which have little like brass toe caps, they just gleam. She's like, here, take it.
Care stares at it in wonder. But you didn't have to do this.
I didn't have to, but you cannot go on a date wearing that.
Kier looks down at his leather armor, open vest, and sailor's trousers. What's wrong with this?
Matilda just stares at you. She just stares, and the silence stretches, and the tension builds, and she just says, "No."
Yeah, okay. And he will start to actually strip down, but then he'll stop and he'll move over to Matilda and give her a hug. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, and here, and Matilda will turn around and face the door, with her hands on her hips.
She's just gonna be in the room while he changes.
Yeah, so you can't run.
She hears the window break.
So
Look, if anything, we know what he is like.
Kier, are you going to get undressed with Matilda in the room?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Give me a moment.
We broke him.
I was like, you better find out. Lolly don't find out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he will very he's beat red, but he will start changing. And when he's finished changing, he will say, "Okay, how do I look?" And he's changed completely into this outfit, except he still has his goggles on his head.
Matilda gives you a critical look, just kind of looks you up and down.
I need a performance check
Steps
from
up.
you here.
Yeah. With my +0. Oh,
Nailed
nice
it.
roll.
Looking
Wow.
sharp.
Nice.
Bam.
She looks you over. She doesn't even need to fix your collar. You've got that perfect. And you know what? The goggles are nice. They add a little bit of character.
Here grins and adjusts
Perfect.
them.
Okay, now go before you're late.
Right, I gotta get going. And is Matilda still standing in the doorway?
She'll step aside, but yeah.
Okay, because if so, he might have made his way for the window.
My God.
Throw him out the window.
Through the windows!
Notably, Kier will not be wearing his new magic item with this outfit. He doesn't know what it does, but he bought that to protect against magical fear, not to magically get rid of his fear. And he doesn't know if it'll do that, but still, that's a thing.
Okay. Cool.
And so he's gonna make his way to Fairboilers.
All right. So, as you go down the stairs or leave the bedroom, Matilda, we've left you in the bedroom. How proud of you are of the young man that you just let go.
Oh,
Oh, I'm proud of him. And I'll pick up his stuff and put that in his bag.
In your head, you can hear Pippa. Girl. You had him in the bedroom.
Whoa, Pippa's scrying?
No,
Pippa's creepy, is what Pippa is.
Yeah.
No.
Pippa is everywhere.
it's just the thought that
Here
you would
is my-
associate with Pippa.
Here is my best friend, and I'm proud of him.
Cool.
And I did not want him to look like a pirate on his way to his very important date.
All right. So, do you stay in the bedroom, or are you going to leave and go somewhere else?
Matilda will Matilda will pick up Kier's stuff and pack it back,
Sure.
pack it all back up, and then drop his stuff off in his room,
Okay.
and then she'll probably head back out, at least downstairs, where she can get some food and a drink.
Why is the music the way that
Understood.
it is?
It's ominous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A GM!
Wait, you guys don't know Lotley's a vampire?
Lotley is the changeling, and she's come to replace Kia.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Let's see. We have every single member of the party in a different single place. Awesome.
Oh, now is when he drops the metaphorical nuke. Or
What do you
nuke.
mean metaphorical?
So, Kier, you head downstairs, and as you do so, the place is quiet. A little too quiet, Kier. But you're headed
So
out.
Oh
is-
no.
Zoya's scribbling.
Yeah,
in
yeah, I'm
her
head out. I pay no notice.
Yep, in the corner, Zoya is scribbling. Heckin's in another corner, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Erroneous is in another corner, still drinking a cup of coffee.
Okay.
I would also be in there after my hour of failed practicing with kitchen stuff. I would just be at the table waiting for people to come sit down.
Sure.
Oh, thank God there's only one corner left.
All right. So, here, Katak, you head off into Nausea proper
Yup.
and are going to Fairboiler's Honey Hole?
Yup.
Awesome.
Fairboiler's Honey's Hole.
Right. As you approach, you see, leaning up against the wall, your date. And she is cleaned up. She has taken away all of the grunge and everything from the leatherworking shop, but she hasn't had time to change or take a bath. She's just kind of washed up. She's leaning against the door. You ready? You look good.
Here is beet red, but grins and says, thanks. And yes,
I need a straight charisma check, sir.
straight charisma. Well, guess what? All of my charisma rolls are straight.
Wait,
Wait.
wait, wait, before you do that, before you fucking do that, hang on.
You're not there.
No,
He's been granted inspiration.
I am not letting my man go without a Tyrannius assistance
Well,
from
I
me.
guess I will use it.
Does he get a bonus for the cool clothes?
So with a 17, she smiles and reaches out for your hand.
And he will take hers.
Her fingers slip between yours. She
And
looks
he
up
gets
at
that
you.
pleasant shiver down his spine.
She smiles at you. You know, This is the first time I've been on a date in over a year.
He'll start to talk and swallow down like his tension and say, "This is the first time I've been on a date." So,
She smiles at you. Really, Kier? With as cute as you are? You've never been on a date before? How old are you, Kier?
and he ducks his head, blushing, and says, I'm 17.
Oh.
Holy crap,
Okay.
Kier's actually 17?
Yeah.
Actually, hold
he's a
on, I'm
dork.
dumb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 17.
No, I don't remember if my character's actually never heard that in character.
I'm trying to remember, actually.
Oh,
I'm looking it up
baby.
right now.
Is this
Well,
the opposite of last week's Gur meme where it was like,
Yes!
oh, anime
Oh, no, he's
betrayal,
19.
Gur's an
He's 19.
adult?
He's 19. He's 19.
He's
Okay, that's
19. Okay.
That's a little bit.
So
I
he'll
assume
say- he will-
25.
So, like I said, numbers have no permanence in my brain. So he'll say 19.
Me
Oh.
in my 40s, feeling old all of a sudden in character.
Oh, no.
Zoe's like
You are old.
15.
So,
Oh, God. Anyway,
she smiles at you. So, what's your favorite flavor of mead? As she and you walk in, you guys will be escorted to the back where there is a very nice table with a candle and a nice place setting. You are both underdressed for this, but no one cares.
Even here.
No one cares. She walks
And,
towards the table.
And
Do you sit down?
he'll sit down and he'll say, my mom imported this blueberry whiskey, this blueberry mead I really liked.
pull the chair out. Pull the chair
As
out.
you sit down, the waiter pulls the chair out for her and she will sit down.
And he'll let his head fall on the table.
She smiles, pitying you at the moment and understanding how uncomfortable you are with the situation. She takes a napkin and places it on her lap. So have you ever been to a tasting like this before?
No, this is my first time coming to an event like this, but it sounded like a good way to have some fun.
Oh, well, I guess they're kind of boring, really, but they're tasty.
Well, maybe we can go for a walk after.
Oh,
Do
that'd be
something
nice.
else.
That'd be nice. But it will be dark out, so we need to make sure that we're staying out in the light where the blue cloaks are. Don't want to get in any trouble, you know. And you're supposed to have me home by 10.
Right. And then he remembers who her father is. Right.
So, oh, look, here, rolls. And the waiter brings a basket of rolls and some brown mass in a small ball. It looks like it's speckled with what smells like cinnamon. Lotley's going to reach out and unwrap the roll basket and take one of the rolls, part it open, take a small knife, spread it on the roll, and she's then going to squish it together and tear a piece off the roll and lean over the table to you to feed you the small morsel.
As she does this, he looked about ready to just like take one from the basket for himself, but when he sees her do this, his face goes beet red and he leans forward.
As you're
closes
leaning
his
forward, she
eyes.
lifts the other rest of the roll to her mouth and she bites it as she puts the morsel into your mouth.
He chews in quiet and stoic contemplation. That is only one of those things.
She smiles at you. You know, in some cultures we'd be married.
He chokes. He chokes, distinctly and clearly remembering the Triton incident.
She smiles broadly at you. Well, not here.
Yeah.
As she takes another bite of the roll. This is tasty, though.
Yeah, it's good. I think I was almost married a little bit ago. I had no idea what was happening.
Really?
I thought I was making a trade agreement with a Triton. And I don't know anything about Triton culture.
Oh,
And-
they're so beautiful, aren't they? You know, there's a Triton that comes through town sometimes. She buys things over at my dad's place. Her name's Lauren. She's so beautiful. Have you seen her?
They are. Have I seen this, Lauren? Was she
You
at
did.
the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was at the battle.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
Kira is about to blindly agree with her and manages to rub some brain cells together. Not as beautiful as you.
Oh, Kier.
My man.
Good line. But I prefer honesty.
Listen. And he like puts down his roll and says, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And
That's when the waiter comes and puts a entire board with 10 meads on the table, interrupting your save. The timing sucks. She smiles at you. Roll an insight check, sir.
Yep.
You're
I'm
shooting
not
for
good
a
at
16.
I didn't get a 16.
All right, you're not sure if she's offended or playing with you.
I
Remember
made
the
my own
motto: two
conclusion on
things can be
this.
real.
I
What did
made
you
my
do?
own conclusion.
So you guys can enjoy the rest of your date. At the end of the date, after having drank 10 shots of mead of different tastes and having them all explained by the waiter, which we're not going to go through because we'll be here all night,
Oh.
you guys can get done. There's a dessert that is in the form of sopapillas.
Ooh.
Sopapillas.
Okay, what? I don't know that one.
Oh, describe it. Go for it, Eric.
Okay, so
Your time to shine.
for those who don't know, G America loves food.
And it loves you too, Eric.
Dude, tell me about it. Have you seen my build? I'm a big
It's okay,
dude.
Same.
Yeah.
If Eric hits you with his belt, he hits your whole family tree.
One of these days, I'm going to go back to the arcade and hit that punching machine and just record this thing.
Yo, we did that at Terminus Con.
But first,
We
we need to take a
did!
picture of Tyronius's face on the punching bag.
Oh, then I'll just max it out this time.
Just max it out.
I hit 910 last time, guys.
No. What you need to do is put Aimer and Ronaldus.
All right.
Like, look,
So,
he hit 910. My punch was 9.
I got about a 12.
So sopapillas, back to the adventure. Sopapillas are a pastry that has been fried to the point where it has expanded outwards into a pastry bubble. And as soon as it comes out of the fryer, it is bathed in cinnamon sugar, and it is usually served with honey.
Oh
Mhm.
my goodness, I just googled those and they look
How do you
amazing.
spell it?
They're so good.
With
They're
L's.
so good.
How do you spell them? Bad at Spanish.
I'll
There
type
you
it out. I'll type it out.
Matilda got you.
Oh, right.
Sopapillas are delicious and make sense in this type of establishment that is a honey store, a meadery.
Yeah, it does.
Lotley is going to, after having had 10 shots of mead,
Oh,
and you having
Do I need
had
to
10
roll
shots
for how
of mead.
drunk I am?
Yeah.
All right. Do I just roll 10 times?
No, just once.
Okay.
Because they're shots over a time course and probably with at least a little bit of food.
Yep, with food in between. So a
I
13 here.
will-
Would you like to use that inspiration?
Yeah, I'm gonna, actually. I was about to say.
I can't help you here. Oh,
Nothing can save you now.
All right, Kier, you're sober. Lotley, however,
Uh-oh.
oh.
Uh-oh.
is a little hot under the collar for a fire genasi.
Well, I mean, she is a fire genasi.
Does she explode if she gets alcohol?
She is flushed, and there's sparks coming off of her hair in just the perfect cinematic glow. As she
I
takes
love
her
that mental
first
image.
As she takes her first sopapilla, she will slowly, with eyes locked on yours, open her mouth, tongue out, lick the side of the sopapilla free of the cinnamon sugar, and slowly, gently bite into it and close her eyes with the delight that is the sopapilla.
Here adjusts his collar and steam comes out.
Ah, there's the artificer.
She smiles at you and winks. Oh,
You could say that Kier's on a steamroll.
yep. So, after you guys finish dessert, everything's done. There's a glass of water at the end to give you guys a refreshment before standing. You ready to leave?
Yeah, does she need any help walking? How tipsy is she?
Oh, she's just warm.
Okay. And what time is it when this is all said and done?
Here's the fun part. We're going to find out.
Closing time.
What do you mean we're gonna find out?
What do you mean we're going to find out? So, here, we're going to give you a 2-hour window between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. So, we're going to do 1D120 plus 1D120 plus, what would that be? 2100? Right. 2100. So the time is 21:95. You have 5 minutes to have her home.
Oh no!
As they
Oh, no, let's
stand up,
No,
here is going to realize this.
yeah.
And he's going to have that brief moment of panic and then say, we gotta get you home before your dad kills me.
She smiles. We can make it worth him killing you.
Oh, no. Not today. And take her by the hand and start moving.
You're the one with the scroll
What?
that resurrects
I did
yourself.
not buy you that outfit so that you could chicken out.
Dude,
He bought you that
If you're
outfit
gonna
to
be
die
buried-
Y'all
in.
didn't buy me this outfit for a coffin. You know, go.
Yes, you
you're
did.
not-
Also,
So,
we're the peanut gallery. We're not there.
right, you're just
Yeah,
absolutely.
I know. I'm
Now here's the
sorry.
question, Matilda. I have to
Yes.
ask: did you come lurk outside?
Oh no, I'm in the consortium. I've been playing cards and hanging out with people.
Okay, cool.
I started our own RP session while he has
Yeah.
a date.
Lucy,
Yeah, they've been
did
busy. I'm gonna have
you
to go through and read through all that.
find out about this? And are you interested? No?
She was role playing with us in
Understood.
the chat.
Cool.
You can ask everybody if they want to eavesdrop.
No, everyone
No,
else
no,
is
no,
over
no.
at
We're all
consortium.
at the consortium.
All right, so
you're lucky.
as
lucky
you're
Tyrone.
running out into the darkness, the camera pans to the doorway, and you hear the camera hears, not you, but the camera hears a gentle sigh. You're so cute, and he's so dead. She's gonna close the door and lock it.
Parnellin sitting on the door, sitting at the door in his rocker with a hammer.
His forging hammer.
No, his bigger hammer.
The
So-
biggest hammer.
You got the two of you are able to make it back in time, but she is running with you and is running in that perfect cinematic way at night with a splash through the water where she will twirl around you for fun to try to slow you down a little bit. The panic that is set into your heart, Kier, is pushing her along. She's actively being a tease, trying to get you to fail in getting her home.
He would. He absolutely would. The menace.
As you get close, she gets to the door. You got 1 minute left. Maybe 90 seconds. She unlocks it with a key. She opens it and turns to you. Begins to close the door. I had a lot of fun, Kier.
Me too. Especially the
So
jog at
good.
the end.
Are you okay?
I'm great. I get a lot of cardio.
Oh. That's a shame.
What?
And she leans in and gives you a kiss on the cheek and closes the door.
No, I didn't get it. I fumbled. I fumbled. After she closes the door, Kier will stand out there for a brief moment awkwardly. Have a good night. And then, with a spring in his step, he will make his way to the consortium.
Well, before you
Hmm?
get there,
Oh,
Before I get there.
And
Alright,
then he gets
rewinding.
bugged.
you're going to hear the door open behind you once again.
Oh no.
He will freeze.
He's screwed.
turn with a smile.
Young man,
He will slowly turn around. Mr. Nellen?
thanks for showing her a good time, but not too good. Have a nice time. And remember, you had your date at Charnellan's.
What?
Actually, we
He
we had our
closes-
date at Fairboiler. I assume he closes the
He
door.
closes
Is
the
Kier
door, yeah.
correct?
I
And she's going to
remember.
try to correct the massive man, yeah.
Even better, you got your girl at Charnellan's.
No, he
Yeah,
did
right?
not get his girl at Charnellan.
He tried.
Nope, nice try. So, Kier, in the middle of the night, alone in Nausea, where are you going?
Consortium. Like that's where he's headed. He's still on cloud 9,
Okay.
and this is where I get ambushed.
Kier, need a perception check, please.
God damn it. I don't know exactly how evil you are.
The answer could be yes.
So, with the 15, Kier, someone's following you.
Okay, Kier will, to confirm that he's being followed, he'll alter his course a couple times. Like, he won't head straight to the consortium.
Right?
And he will, like, check several times in a non-obvious way that this person is still following him.
You hear the gentle lap of a ripple of a puddle. They're still following you.
Here, a bit high off of his date, weighs his options. And so what he's going to do is he's going to turn a corner and then break out into a sprint and use his orcish ability to double dash
Okay.
and then take an alley and wait to see this person pass him by, and he's going to try and stealth.
Okay. You hear the flapping of wings.
Wings?
Wings.
And as they come into the alley, the wings stop beating, and you hear a stalking footstep. Someone's investigating the area, trying to find you. That's when your armor creaks just a little bit.
Here would
Is
not
he-
be in his
is-
armor, but yeah, something his
Right.
The
boots
outfit?
creak or
Yeah.
something.
You know you've been made. What do you want to do?
Look at my skill set. Not anticipating. He's still like, What does he do? Think on your feet, Kier.
We're just pausing for Kier's benefit because Kier would know. Kier would act without the player.
Yeah. Kier will cast Kinetic Jaunt, activating his reality belt,
Okay.
and wait for whoever this person is. He's going to find out who's following him. That's his goal.
Okay.
And he's going to wait in this alley.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Bada bing.
With a 25,
Ooh.
you hear the gentle footsteps of someone coming against the wall. You can hear the rustle of their clothes pressed against the bricks. And then you see it as it leans its head around the corner, checking for you. Oh, here. Oh dear.
Wings.
Damn it!
Did you have a good date?
Did you follow me?
Well, yes.
Wait, wings?
Why?
Well, I figured I'd make sure that you got off well.
Kier will put his face in his hands and scream into them.
Oh, there's no need for that. I haven't touched you yet.
Did you not?
Fine. Consent is sexy. I understand.
Why wings? Where did the wings come from?
You're not there.
Hush, Peter
I
Gabriel.
know.
Shush.
If you've gotta know, my date went great.
I'm so happy for you, Kier. Oh. Well. How did it go exactly? Details you spill. And she's going to come over next to you, and she's going to lean against the wall.
I'm gonna insight.
Sure.
I want to know what she's looking to gain here. And I want to know if this music has any bearing on reality. Oh, that's a one.
She
Rather
wants to
braggy.
know about your date.
One good crit deserves another, I always say.
It could be anything. She could even want a boat.
Okay, the real question is, does Kier trust this one? I mean, she's got no reason to bear him ill will. So he'll sigh and say, I mean, I don't know if I feel comfortable giving all the details, but I took her to a mead tasting event at Fairboilers.
Oh, I
and
knew
we had a
that.
good time.
That much was obvious, and I hope you had a good time. After all, their meat is succulent.
It was really good.
I'm glad you had fun. She seems like quite the girl.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah? Do you really like her, Kier? Or is it just pretty face and thighs and that bare tummy of hers?
I mean, and Kira will say, like, she's definitely attractive, really attractive, and I don't know, I'm still new to this whole thing. I'm still figuring it out, but she's definitely more than a pretty face. She's something special.
She steps away from the wall, and for the first time ever in her presence, Kier, she gets serious. Kier, from a woman's perspective, how much do you know about Lotley Nellen? A woman likes to be known.
I mean,
Next time you go on a date with her, you need to find out questions about her. Ask. Find out her favorite color. Discover what she likes to do, whether she likes to read or be read to. Does she like laying in the sand, or does she prefer running in it? You need to learn more about the woman that you're with if you intend to go any further than simply eating. This is from a professional, Kirkatak. Trust me, because I know. Also, I was following you, Kier, because your friends didn't. And
well, that
I've
was nice
seen.
of them.
Well, no, Kier. You see this. And she produces a wanted poster with your face on it. And it says dead or alive, 5,000 gold.
Raggy.
He reaches out and tries to like grab for it.
She lets you have it.
Yo.
And he's like going over it like again and again, looking for, is it real? Is there some note of who put this up?
There
Like,
is.
what's the authority?
A date?
Nope. The date is as of 6 months ago. The name on it is Ashelin Delis. And the place of delivery is Nausha. I followed you here not because I want the bounty. You've saved me from the Temple of Cateus. No, I followed you because I was aware of this when I saw you in the cathedral. I know who you are, Kier. I know who's hunting you. And I know a lot more. And she reaches behind her, and from an extra-dimensional space, she
Hammer's face.
reaches in and pulls something out from the air, and it's a disembodied head. She's holding it by the hair. Some of us have ways to make people talk. Give this to Lucy.
Does Kier by any chance recognize the decapitated head?
No way.
Okay.
Impossible. This individual was following you on the way to the meadery. Waiting for his opportunity, he stayed outside. These were on his person, and she's going to hand you a blowgun and 4 darts. Each of the darts had poison on it, but the poison has dried out and has begun to flake off the poison darts. You were about to be taken to your former captain, Kirkatak. I hope you're more careful in the future. And she's going to turn and sashay down the alley in the direction of the Longstriders Consortium, leaving you here
Neve.
to think. She turns?
Neve, wait.
Yes. Kier?
Thank you.
Of course, Kier. I like returning my debts. But Kier, and she's going to stride up to you and looking behind her to make sure you guys are unobserved, to make sure no one's around. She strides right up to you and gets within 2 inches of your face, and you can smell the hint of lilac and grape on her breath. Kier, if you hurt her, I'll wear your entrails as a necklace for the next 100 years.
Will you even last that long out of character?
Here swallows. I don't have any intention of hurting her.
Good. But don't let it be an accident either. She's a good girl, unlike me. I have a past here, and I'm not afraid to leverage it.
Kier looks down at the wanted poster in his hand, and up until like this point in the conversation, he's been more in stunned shock than anything else. The idea that there are wanted posters and have been wanted posters for 6 months is completely like it shattered him at first, but as he looks at that poster, anger fills him and he crumples it in his hand and says, "Don't worry. I may be a coward, and I may have been a really bad pirate, but I still learned some lessons from my captain."
He smiles
and she taught me.
Poops you on the nose. I hope so.
She taught me that you don't just let threats stand.
She looks at you. Kier, what I told you wasn't a threat. It's a promise. She turns on her heel at that point. Conversation ended.
Kier awkwardly says, "No, wait, I was talking about the wanted poster?"
She keeps walking. She keeps walking and exits the alleyway and turns left.
Man, you can't even
Some of
do it.
Some of the drama in the moment lost, he still holds that conviction in his heart. I'll get her first. Ashlyn. I'm not living in fear anymore. And he'll make his way back to the consortium.
Okay. So, as you walk into the Longshares Consortium, we find the rest of your party there. Currently doing what? Because I was unable to keep up with the walls of text that are going past.
Me either.
Okay.
The long story short was I sat at a dinner table and invited everyone over. It's like, hey guys, we haven't had a moment to just chat as a party since we got 2 new party members. Hello, who are you?
And then we found out that
Okay.
Lucy,
Alright.
Lucy. We were talking about her Shatter Shaddai and all the books in the library.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and
Alright.
roleplay through that real quick. I want to go
Sorry,
ahead and run through that.
Hey, I'm gonna go pee while that
Scroll
happens.
All right.
Now, Tyrannus,
Go
I
ahead,
guess we
Tyra.
just start with
Tyra?
Tyrannus up at. Is this working?
Yep, barely.
Oi!
There you are.
Hang on, I'm gonna just change my game.
That's working
'cause this
now. Go ahead and talk. You just need to sit
is-
up.
Oh, fine. I was just enjoying the movie. Tyrannus, I don't know what time like Kerfex would have grabbed Tyrannus or Tyrannus got up to see Kerfex. What time that would have happened? But
Okay. That's
I
going to
just didn't know
happen tomorrow morning.
Yep.
All right.
No, he said the afternoon.
The afternoon? Okay. We can have them be here in the afternoon. That's fine.
Yeah, because that was. I'm just saying that was what Kerfex
Oh,
said
for
he
the
said.
dojo, right. Yeah.
Yeah, the dojo, like
Yep,
Tyrannus
for
has
getting the
gone
horn
out.
polishing. Right.
Yes.
So he will take you upstairs to the dojo and show you horn polishing techniques. He's
Yeah,
got.
Tyrannus does need. Well, he needs help because his are like backwards swooping, as opposed to Kerfex, where he's got like a bit of a, like more of a side profile and able to get the spots.
Yep.
But
He's going to go and
that's-
show Tyronius how to polish his horns.
I wasn't gonna let you miss those jokes.
Yep. And he will hand you a horn polishing kit. Has several whetstones, several rags, a chamois, several oils.
Nice.
It's neat.
How much do I owe you for this, big guy?
He looks at you. Oh, well, don't really worry about it. I mean, from one horny man to another, we gotta take care of each other. After all, If you like these, you can always go ahead and get them down at Charnellan's. He's starting to sell them soon.
I'm gonna just. So it's in a box, right? That
Yep.
he's giving it to me. Or yep, and he's gonna flip the box over. Does it have Charnellan's?
It's got
insignia
Charnellan's
on it?
logo on it. Yep.
Yeah, I should have figured.
I actually have
between
that
him and-
logo for you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep. I think I actually have it here in. No, I don't have it in there. I will show it here in a moment.
Oh, yeah, Jonas is just gonna like, give a big smirk and be like, between him and Judith we got the whole bloody, you can get anything you want. But yeah, thanks. I owe you one then, Kerfix.
Of course.
All right, and he'll go back to the consortium and actually sit down and just listen to people.
Okay. Cool. So, as you guys head down, I'm going to go ahead and show this image of Charnellan's logo here because kind of important. We want to make sure that we're doing it right. So, here we go. Cool. And art. Where'd the art go? And all right, cool. Saving that real quick, and we will get that on for you guys here. Here we go. Copy and paste. This is the logo that's on the bottom of the box. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, very cool.
I remember that. That's a sick one.
I'm back.
Cool.
It's a Dargan.
All right. So, as Kier comes in, I'm going to take a quick 90 seconds. I will be right back. But Kier, you come in to find your friends seated at a table discussing the new people.
Yeah.
You do not see Neve here.
We'll chat
Yeah,
amongst
no shock.
ourselves.
So, we gonna roleplay through this?
Yeah, Matilda's gonna be quiet pretty much through the whole thing. She's got a layout of solitaire in front of her and a bowl of popcorn.
Solitaire, the one game you can't play by yourself.
So yeah, so Neve, not Neve, my girlfriend, where is she? Lucy is, she's got her chin in her hands, a la toddler, very intrigued, looking around at everyone, and she'll keep trying to take peeks at Heckin's writing because she definitely wants to know more about the story and the artificer and the blacksmith and the honey hole. That should be the title. So she turns to Heckin and said, "You know what? It should be the artificer, the blacksmith, and the honey hole." And then she turns to Zoya. What?
I was just gonna say, Lotley's a leather worker, isn't she?
That's not what Heckin asked her.
Okay.
Heckin said blacksmith.
No, that's fine.
And then she turned to Zoya and she's like,
So,
"Yep,
creative
so-"
license.
Yes, creative license. I love creative license. And she'll tell her about Shadow Shaddai, about the constructs, pulling the carriages, and the public transport and the library.
So are the constructs made of like stone or metal, or what are they made out of? Like earth?
Oh, they're magical constructs.
Like they're
They
just
have a-
pure magic?
Why
What do
would
they
you?
look like?
Yeah.
Oh, it just depends on what their job is.
Darn. Only a 9.
Wow.
Only a 9.
Only
are
a
they
9.
like- Are they like everywhere?
Yes, the public transport's quite nice. It means I can meet everyone I want whenever I want.
Mm.
Is there
You
any...
know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna roll that again. Yeah.
Or what are we
Damn it.
rolling that for?
I just want. She was talking about the constructs
Oh,
in
okay.
Shadow Shaddai.
Yep. Cool. So with a 17, I can give you an address, sir.
Wasn't it 20?
Yeah, it would
On
have
the
been
20,
the
yeah.
20 because
Yep.
That's so interesting. So you said that there are like fire elementals there too?
Yes. The fire elementals we keep around, and they distill seawater, like a lot of seawater, and so we export
Still
salt.
seawater? Wow.
Yeah, how else are you gonna
That's
get
how-
salt?
That's how you get so much salt. Okay.
neat.
Mhm.
Oh, do you like use all sorts of kinds of elementals, or is it just fire elementals?
Mostly I've seen the fire ones. I'm sure there have to be some other ones around. I can't really sleep with a fire elemental, so I'm not really,
You
like
don't
I'm
chase
not going out of my way to chase down the elementals.
What?
Eh,
What?
yeah.
There is something. There is something that's too hot for you and Neve to handle. Shocking.
I think I'm much too hot for you to handle, though.
I am not relationally inclined.
Oh, but I wasn't
Relational.
offering to you, dear sweet child.
I am not a child.
Oh, but you're very small.
I'm
It's
actually pretty
okay.
tall for my race.
She's big for her age.
I'm big for my
Well,
race.
I
Mm,
mean,
you're right. I haven't seen many owlins. You're the tallest owlin I've seen ever.
I'm sorry, Zoya. We just
no.
lost a child to a
I'm not
blacksmith's
the new
apprentice,
child.
and we might be transferring
Yeah,
incorrectly.
no, Hecken's right. You're the new child now, Zoya. We hate to say it.
Ironious, don't make me smack you with the butt of this knife again.
You are the new
Says
small
the
one.
actual toddler.
Because
You mean
Heckin's the young
actual-
one.
You can do it if you want,
Oh gosh.
Zoya, but my knife is also, he pulls out the dagger and like, oh, whoops, blood. Forget about that.
Why is
So
it?
Lucy's gonna tap Tyrell on the snout and say, "Now you hush." But yes, we have lots of elementals and we have constructs and lots of public transport. But like I said, the library's massive, and like tons of people come to see the library.
What would you say your favorite book is? That is, if you read.
Oh, nothing I can say in public, darling.
Oh,
Could you whisper it to?
and Zoe would sort of like
she's
Zoe
gonna
would-
smile and she'll whisper it to Hecken. I'll whisper it to you in a bit.
Okay, I would need to know which one this is. Because I actually have a list of
Or-
these. I'm trying to find my list of these. There it is. Here it is. So I believe it was this one. I'm going to send this only to Lucy.
I was gonna say, was it the tales and like exotic tailed things, but the full collection in one book?
exotic tales and how to
Yes,
use them.
it's
Yeah.
that one.
Thick edition.
No, yes to GM Eric, no to Tyro. Actually, my Minotaur Barbarian found that book once in a different one shot, and she was like, boring, this is so vanilla.
Alright.
So you see Hecken flip her book over, her journal over, and open the back pages where there's like a list of thousands of book titles to read. Some of them are scratched out, some of them, and they all have star ratings on them. And she
Okay.
adds one to the bottom of the list.
What is her star rating system? How many stars does it go up to?
Ooh. I'd say 3.
3 stars?
Oh, Michelin stars.
Okay. So, as a question, what is the best book in Hecken's log
As of yet.
as of yet that she's read?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's been a long time since I've heard the names of the books in your actual world. Let's say it is The Rose and the Carpenter.
The Rose and the Carpenter. Okay. Sounds exotic.
Actually, that brings up a question, Zoya. How come we should take Hecken to, what's that place? It's that library place down the road. Old man, white flavored flower.
Mr. Verms?
Right. Probably take him. Probably should take him out there, but her to meet him.
I don't mind doing that.
I mean, obviously tomorrow, because
Yeah.
one of us is off go getting it.
Hecken, do you Do you want to go do that tomorrow morning? Just hang out at the library?
Yeah, I'd love to. Does he have any fiction?
I think he does, yes.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, Lucy, legit question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do inside your downtime when you're not trying to get people?
Downtime? What do you mean? Like when I'm laying down?
Okay, he's gonna roll his eyes. No. I mean, what do you do for relaxation? What do you do as a hobby, apart from people?
I feel like these are all the same thing. What do you like? What do I do that's not sapient? Is that what you're asking me?
No. Okay, fair point. I retract my statement.
I think he's asking what you do other than flirting with people in your off time.
Oh, the boring time. I like to read sometime. Oh, I like herbs. I do like herbs. And alcohol, of course.
Shit. I wish I could do alcohol.
What's your favorite kind of liquor or alcohol?
I heard that.
Good catch.
I'm going okay for bitch. Tyrannus is dying.
Lucy
Zoe
smiles.
would look flustered and her feathers would sort of like poof out as she catches herself. Alcohol. What's your favorite kind of alcohol?
Lucy smiles and says, sweet wines, usually. Anything with a good taste to it. I know a lot of people like heavy meats, but I want to enjoy it while I'm on my way to drunk.
Does that make sense, Lucy?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Zoe would look so flustered and she'd nod. Yep. Sorry. I'm so
Just-
sorry. Oh,
Tyrannus
God.
pats her on the head. It's like, oh, Zoya, you're fucking wonderful sometimes.
Oh. Her ears would sort of like go, her ear feathers would go down. She'd sort of cover herself with her wings.
Lucy's gonna extend a hand and be a little gentle. And you kind of see like a flash go over her face. But she's just gonna tell Zoya, it's absolutely fine. I understood your question, and I didn't take it any other way than just a simple question.
I'm sorry, just
There's
and
nothing to apologize
her
for.
wings. It's like Neve is a
No.
little
Oh, I
out
know.
there, and I didn't want your thoughts going somewhere I didn't want them to, and so I just sorry, I'm flustered.
Oh, darling, my thoughts are always with Neve, but I understand that this conversation is between you and I and not about her.
Yeah.
You're fine. Don't apologize. It's okay.
I'm sorry for making it awkward. Zoya, you... I'm not gonna be able to get rid of the giggles for a while. Thanks, Zoya.
Lucy kind of
Oh.
rolls her eyes for a second and she turns to Zoya. Remember that thing I said about shutting up people who don't know when to shut up?
This is out of character, by the way. Sorry.
You
I'm
didn't say
actually
that
thank-
before.
You didn't say that before.
Say that.
You didn't
It's
say
in
that.
character now.
It's in character.
All right, fucking. All right, shut
Own
me up.
it.
Then. Get the rope.
You mind if I do the honors?
Ooh, yes, please.
Okay. And she'd sort of like hop off of the chair and she'd walk up to Tyro. I
Yes.
hope your ankles aren't sensitive. And she'd peck his ankles.
He's wearing.
Literal
He's
ankle
wearing shoes.
biter.
Yes. So here we go. Does a 19 hit you, Tyro?
No, it does. Yes, it does.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
It's
Quick cast
actually called
shield.
Peck for the ankles. My God.
You know what? Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. I gotta roll a d20 in real life to see. High, he does cast shield. Not low, he doesn't. Oh, he cast shield. It was a 17 on the dice.
Okay.
So he
You
has
do not
cast
pick it.
shield.
All right.
Well, hang on. Actually, let me just double check something. Okay, yes, with shield, my armor is a 21.
Cool.
He's
Okay.
just gonna like, but he is, however, going to like fall over like Italian soccer player style, as if he has been mortally wounded. It's like, oh,
Not
no,
the
no,
soccer players.
And Zoya's gonna laugh and just like in Sylvan, she's gonna say you deserved it.
Tyrannia doesn't understand, just points his thumb up. And then the tongue shoots out of the freaking, what is it, Emperor's New Groove style? Mouth open, tongue out the side.
You're funny, Tyro. She'd say in common.
No, I'm not. I'm Tyro.
You have the attribute of being funny. Congratulations, Tyro.
Hope it's not contagious. Just ruffles her head and gets back up.
Hey, I just preened.
Benefits of scale. Oh, how do my horns look?
Shiny.
Yeah, I know. Weird.
So what
Ugh.
can we expect in Shadow Shaddai, and how are we gonna end up finding this person that Neve wants us to hunt down?
Mm.
Lucy
Lucy.
thinks about it for a second. And she shrugs. She's like, I have to be honest. I knew that she was looking for someone, but our conversation got a little bit sidetracked. Who is it we're looking for?
A drow.
A drow.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, would I know where the drow congregate in our city?
No, in fact, drow are exceedingly rare in that city.
My concern is that if we take a teleportation circle from Nausha directly to Chatter Shaddai, then it's possible that we could leapfrog over the person that we're trying to hunt down and find, effectively arriving in Chatter Shaddai before they do, which isn't bad, but we would need to know like where they're going so that we could potentially catch them as they enter the city.
I see. Well,
How
we
long
don't
ago did
have...
Niv say she was captured?
Hmm?
How long ago did Niv say she was captured by the drow?
Weeks. Yes.
Weeks. Would it take weeks to travel
Yes.
by foot?
Overland, that distance, yeah.
Well, drow really would stick out in the city. They don't often come to visit.
That's when you hear a knock at the door.
But, And Zoya would go and walk over. No, which door?
The main door.
The front door?
The front door.
The main door?
The door.
The consortium, isn't that always open?
Yeah.
The door's not open. You guys always have to open it.
Plus, it's nighttime, so even if it was open during the day, it would be closed at this point. So I would, I guess I'll go up and answer it.
Okay. As you and Zoya go up to answer it, outside in the dark, there's a figure. He's got a wide brim hat on. Can I come inside?
Who are you?
Name's Larry. Just want to get a bit of a drink and be on my way. Don't mean any harm.
All right. And she'd look up at Granok.
He'll give a shrug. Welcome in, friend. He'll open the door a little bit more, let him walk through.
He comes in.
Like
Thank
that?
you kindly.
Ask for Brad when you're ready.
Brad, huh?
Larry.
Oh, where
Appreciate
is
that.
your hair?
No, all I really
the
need
character.
is a drink. I don't need any wait service or anything like that. Is it a help yourself bar? Or how much does a drink cost?
It's not really a bar per se. This is the Longstriders Consortium. We're
Oh,
a
where lovely ladies come to stay, apparently.
Man, it works fast.
Lucy jumps up immediately and says, "A man of such discerning taste."
He smiles, tips his hat at you. Ladies, I'm just here for a drink. Don't feel like getting any other thirsts taken care of tonight. Appreciate it. Maybe another night.
Oh,
By the way, your hat looks good.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Got it from a friend of mine. Yeah.
Granok
Go ahead.
would go up and get him a drink from either the bar or amongst our drinks with a fresh pitcher and go get the man his beverage.
wonder how well he could handle that mead.
That's what we've been drinking at the table. Was I got that
Nice.
small keg and I opened it up for the friends to have.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm gonna roll a
Perfect.
con save for that.
Okay.
You had to roll past the 19. you
And
just
Zoya
had
falls
to.
He
unconscious.
has a plus
Just
one
as
because
it-
she's on my shoulder.
Still falls
Mhm.
unconscious.
Crap.
Oh, dear.
I make sure she does not fall.
Right.
She just like suddenly the alcohol kicks in. Ugh.
She doesn't even have far to fall. She just like tips over.
Well, if she was over with me, she might have been like up on my shoulder or something because we were
So-
at the doorway.
This gentleman looks at you guys. Thanks. What'd you pick? As he's
A
holding out a
little-
flask.
Wait, what do you say?
He's
What'd I
holding out a
pick?
flask for you to fill.
Oh, well, here's a picture of some of the mead we were sharing, but I can go fill this up over at the bar real quick.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I wouldn't want to meddle with your mead. Appreciate it, though. Not much of mead drinking myself. More of a hard liquor guy. Distilled
he's
spirits,
walking
you
over.
understand.
As he's walking over to the bar, of course, it was just what we were sharing tonight, so.
Party, festivities.
Camaraderie, new friends meeting for the first time in a nice quiet environment.
How delightful.
Where you from?
Oh, here and there. You know, get around a little bit.
Any place you've been recently?
Well, let's see.
I'm genuinely
Recently, Ryport, Enland Point, been down to Grindavik a couple months ago. Central Wall had a run down there recently. Why?
curious.
Where you been?
Actually, the first three places we would around there ourselves. Been
Really?
to Ryport, Endland Point. Just came back from Grindavik ourselves.
Well, if you go back to Enland Point, say hello to Ace Tiger for me.
Ah, certainly will.
Nice.
Nice bloke.
Swell man.
Quite a bartender. Makes us a mean drink.
Wraith. Yeah, right. I forgot about that.
As you're holding his flask there, Grenek, it has etched into the surface of it a big letter L.
Larry.
I still
Nothing
think
else
it's
special
done
about it.
very
I would be observing it real quick as I walk
Roll your
over to the
investigation
bar.
check.
Excellent. No! It was so close to the 18.
Do you have your inspiration?
I used it on the history check.
Tough. So, you notice the big letter L. Nothing else about the flask pops out.
Womp 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 womp.
Could I do a history check to see if we've seen this bloke before, like in the background?
You don't
and
have
stuff?
to. You've never seen him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get him some nice mid-shelf whiskey in there.
Okay. As he takes the flask back from you, thanks. And he will crack the top, take a sniff, and just the slightest taste of it. Good stuff. Appreciate it. Here. And he's going to slide a platinum coin onto the table for your efforts.
More
Damn.
than generous, my friend.
Are you gonna put that for yourself or for Brad?
You'll excuse me. I gotta go to a meeting with someone. But you haven't by any chance seen any grung around here lately, have you?
Wrong?
Yeah, you know, the frog people. Usually from the Toad Sea. Heard one of them was trying to start business enterprise here. And I was thinking to potentially invest.
Can I roll a history to see if I've heard of him being in town or not, thinking that I know who he's talking about?
Sure.
Yeah. 25.
With the 25, Sea Toad Coin has not been in Nausea for... Let's see here. You guys spent 4 days in Grindavik, so he would have been in town when you guys left here.
Would have been in town. He's been
Yes.
gone since.
He's been gone since then,
Okay.
as far as you know.
Latest I've heard, he took off fairly recently, and I don't know when he'll be back.
Well, such a shame. Pleasure doing business with you. Have a wonderful time. Congratulations on meeting new friends and such beautiful ladies. And he tips his hat to both Matilda, or all three, Matilda, Hecken, Zoya, and Lucy, all four of you. Must be
They're growing. They're evolving.
must be nice to have so many lovely ladies and only 2 men. A wonderful time, ladies. Don't use them all up.
Lucy's,
Oh, 'cause kids
Lucy's
are-
gonna give him a wink and blow him a kiss.
Gernok will raise his mug and say, "To new friends and excellent ladies," and then take a sip.
As the blown kiss goes towards him, he's going to catch it, smile, and put it in a pocket for later when I need some sweetness.
Push it down. Say something
Absolutely,
later.
handsome.
It's like a
I'm sure
push
there's
pop.
somebody in our party that
push pop.
appreciates this flirting.
Can I cast a spell quickly?
What spell would you like to cast?
Message.
Okay. As he's about to go out
Larry.
the door, you're going to cast message to Larry, okay?
As he walks through the door, I'm gonna say, "I know who you really are." In a voice that doesn't sound like my own.
Okay. Roll a
Oh,
deception
boy.
check. All right.
Ooh,
Whose voice did you insinuate?
slide into my DM.
Slide into the
I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
voice of the person that Tyro grabbed on the street today to get directions from.
Okay. Understood.
Thank you.
He looks around
I'm just trying to
for the
rattle him.
person. Right.
to
He
see-
looks around
seems
for
a
that
bit
person.
suspicious.
Yeah, he looks around for that person as he goes out into the night. And as the door closes, that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh.
And we will come back next week for the next episode of the Friday Night Lights. As you guys
Remember where all my emotions were.
the flirty night lights.
Yeah, as you guys get your briefing on where you need to go, what you need to do in Shaddai. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. We will be back tomorrow morning for the Us Against the Gods campaign, as they are also heading towards Shaddai. We'll see.
Ooh,
Oh.
crossover.
So, we'll
We're
see
gonna
if there's
see that?
anything that happens between the two campaigns. We'll figure that out. As always, guys, if you know someone who wants to play a GMeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting into a one-shot or joining the waitlist for a campaign slot. The last campaign slot filled up in 30 seconds, so get on that when you can. Do check out the Sageos Edition t-shirt and the Punch Aimer in the Face pillow over at gmeric.com. I also have a Learn to Play one-shot over there, so if you want to learn how to play D&D online, not the video game, but D&D and play it online, you can sign up for that over there right at gmeric.com. Check out toyvoarpg.com and the Patreon over at patreon.com/gmeric. Have a wonderful time, guys. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys later.